Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. We are back at it again with some Trails Through Daybreak at a reasonable time. Gosh, I swear it feels like I've started late. Like, not late by like starting late from schedule, but like late by like having like a late night stream for the past couple of like days. Kind of neat to have a normal like 7:30 ass schedule. Anyways, I think this time around I'm gonna start from like the menu screen more often than not, because like we didn't really see a lot of the menus in Daybreak 1 because we always like just started from load, and it looks like they have like a lot of unique ones, right? Because we left the crew in the Marchian Garten, and now here we are. And like it, y'all didn't see it, but it started with a shot of like Anyas, like looking up, and then it cut away to this, which is kind of neat. Little things. Anyways, jump right in. Yeah, and you can go to bed on time. Glad to hear it. Not unlike me.
Here goes.
Who has been going to bed at 3 a.m. consistently because of fucking Warframe.
Watch out for ranged attack.
It's a big problem. Oh right, we got Renee. Yeah, and that's the same. I wanna use Renee. Addicted, we truly are.
Initializing drive.
And there's no end in sight yet. There's just so much I still want to do.
Easy does it. Good luck.
Yeah, these are all single target. Well, except for Zoom Blitz. But I think everyone's just slightly out of range from each other.
Our time to shine.
Activating skill.
You aren't getting away!
Boost
Keep
gauge
it up,
limit
Nadia.
removed.
We're doing good!
One skill coming right up. 1, 2, 3. Go to town, Van.
Yeah, we kind of picked this fight a little quick, I think. Because these night guys have a lot of health. We need to backshot.
Raging Buster!
A chance.
Oh yeah, see like, Nadia's already almost dead.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
There. Have some of this.
Chance! It's go time!
Give them your all. Now.
And we need to beat 5 of those guys?
That went great.
Sharp as always,
There.
Van.
There. Ta.
Or did that not count for the objective?
Let's finish the job!
Activating skill.
Eat!
Yeah, something I've heard about this game specifically is that it's very much more like combat oriented apparently.
Sucker!
So like apparently we might be spending a bit of time in this garden.
I'll exploit that.
Do it, Swin! Activating skill!
Now.
I won't show any mercy.
You've arisen from slumber, let's get it.
For a shark. Activating skill!
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're having a good one.
That
Happy
went well.
You really
happy
held your
Wednesday.
own, Swin.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be in this dungeon for a little bit because I don't think I got very far in it when I was playing last week.
I'm on it.
So it might be a little bit of like busy work, might be a little boring, but we'll manage.
Down on your chance. Activate star. Everyone, move in.
Oh, I really have to heal Nadia. She's dying.
Grant them life. Innocent heal. Our turn to shine.
Might want to boost here. One heal coming right up.
Get those.
Wrist gauge enhanced.
Don't take your eyes off the enemy.
It ends here.
If only we could mark. I don't want this guy to live.
You got this, man.
I need him out like right now.
Activate skill now. Sorry.
You'll pay for that.
Yeah, see, it's shit like that. That's tough. Reminds me that I'm actually playing on Nightmare. Yeah, let's just fucking run. These guys are like mega rough. Yeah, I barely got Van casting anyway, so. Oh, I need to be quicker on those cross strikes. I forgot those were a thing. Okay, here. We're done here. We just move on. Although I do want to check out any sort of chest that's in the area. Yeah, we'll take the quartz that we don't have.
That went great.
Sharp
Fill out our library.
Snooze, you lose.
Oh yeah.
The wrong guy.
So yesterday I went to a concert. Went to go catch Good Kid and felt mega inspired after that. I want to do some more Good Kid songs on the karaoke on Sunday, but something did happen, and I may need to reschedule, which is very, very rough. I really wanted to do karaoke, but I forgot there's another birthday that I have to attend to on Sunday, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it at least early. We're still gonna hit the Utawara Ramono, but it's looking like less and less likely that I'm actually gonna be able to do a karaoke in the afternoon. I just did it. Are we back? I don't see any drop frames on my end.
We're doing good.
Though my Discord was kind of acting up before I hopped on stream. So I might be having some network issues, but
Going all in.
I think I'm okay today. At least I want to say.
We've got this in the bag.
Came back. It could be YouTube.
Activating skill.
By the heavens, here.
Yeah, because my network bars all look okay right now. It might have just been like a quick little thing.
We can win.
Yeah, and that gets rid of their whole break gauge.
Easy.
You know, this isn't too bad right now.
Ready? Too slow. You're done. We can win.
Activating skill. Boost
You
gauge
got this,
limit.
man.
Yeah, very winnable.
Now.
I was freezing for you as well. Wonder if it was my internet. I'll keep an eye on my my connection,
Up and up.
because it could be me. My Discord was acting a little weird. Like I know at least Watermelon, we were in chat, right? And then like I disconnected like a couple of times. It happened on my phone,
I'm on it.
and then it happened on my desktop too, which is like really weird.
There. Ha. You're exposed.
Yeah, there's been more issues with YouTube live streams. Yeah, last night I was watching was watching some of Moria while I was doing some Warframe stuff, and it did seem like YouTube was having a little bit of like a networking issue. At least it's not just me.
You got this,
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of Moria streams lately. He's usually on whenever I'm like up and about grinding at fucking 3 a.m. in the morning.
Seriously.
And she plays a lot of the games that I want to watch, which is like great. Like right now, I think she's even live right now. She's playing Yakuza 5. And it is a bit strange that she's on now, because I feel like for the past like 2 or 3 weeks, she's generally been streaming at like 3 or 4 a.m. my time. But I've been really enjoying a lot of what she's been putting out lately. As far as like VTubers are concerned, I feel like I've been pretty, maybe I want to say disconnected from like a lot of, what about the Uta stream? Oh dang, so it cut out really, really early. Yeah, the Uta stream. Yeah, we're still planning on doing Uta on Sunday. But I might need to postpone the karaoke.
It's up to you on yes.
Yeah, because I have another birthday thing to attend, like kind of in the afternoon. And that's gonna like pretty much cut directly into the karaoke that I had planned. So I'm thinking I'll either push it next week, or I don't know. If I get back early enough, I might do like a karaoke session right before Uta. Because I still have Uta at like 7 p.m. my time.
Wide open.
Here goes.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
That's how it goes.
You know, one really nice thing about early trails
Looks like a chest.
is all the leveling you end up seeing. I got such like numbers brain rot sometimes whenever I see like the level up and like the attack stat go like slightly up. My like neurons activate and I'm like, damn, that's progress right there.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Eventually we're gonna be one tapping these guys, you know what I mean?
Wide open.
Go get him, Nadia. Have some more.
I'm thinking of making a list of important things to remember about the current stage of Uta Deception. Oh,
Nicely done, Nadia.
that'd be really cool. Yeah, I've been watching like, if y'all are familiar with Stall, or I think that's how you say her.
Now's your chance.
She's a bit of like a Final Fantasy YouTuber, but she also does a lot of other streams too. And recently she's been going through all the Trails games. I think she just started Sky 2nd chapter. And she keeps a little journal where she like writes down her notes for the game. I like that.
I'll give it my all.
Activating skill.
If you could.
Like a nice little like note taking, like, oh, I see something important, I write it down and I can always like refer back to it and make almost like a like character and like story
Commencing battle.
like brief.
Charge attack.
Yeah, but I was never really the greatest note taker growing up. My notes were completely ass. I think I talked about it.
Nice job on yes.
Around when Union Gamer like dropped by one time, they brought up the whole like, oh, I have this pad that like lets me write down and like records it digitally. My handwriting is atrocious. My handwriting's pretty dog shit. So the transfer to laptop note taking has been like a blessing for me whenever I did take like a lot of notes. I don't know if I'd have it in me to like handwritten journal Uta, but it does sound fun to me. Yeah, and there's so much with like the world and the lore, like Trails 2 especially, where having notes like that would be really handy.
Isn't it? I had the same thought. There we go. I'd love to go on a date here.
The Garten's popular with girls, I've noticed. I bet people will flock to this place once it's out.
So long as the monsters are cleared out anyway.
There is still much we don't
Combat
know.
over.
Keep
Time
your guard
to study this data. Look out for ranged attack.
Bring them down. Won't show any mercy.
See, I'm so bad at that. I can dodge. I just need to dodge. I want to do a cross art.
Right now.
Yeah, you try to take notes in classes but never could keep up, mostly relying on memory. Yeah, I feel that.
Wide open.
And see, I wish it was as convenient for me too, in that regard, because I always had a really big problem with falling asleep.
It's up to you on yes.
So I don't even have the memory. I didn't really even have the memory to go back on half the time. We were not a good student.
First class job, Aggie.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that like the classes were like boring or anything. I think there was just something up. Because if I sit down for too long, like I'll inevitably just get like super sleepy. Unless I'm doing something that like nourishes the soul. But like I'll have the same shit happen, like as dangerous as it is, like while I drive. Like I can't do incredibly long drives.
Hit them where it hurts.
But I do like doing long drives, but it's kind of dangerous.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Right up.
For you. Come on. I believe in you, S.
But if I'm like actively doing something, even if it's something small, I usually don't have too much of a problem.
Good luck.
But it has been a occurring thing in my life.
You're done. You got this, man.
I think you should be able to take notes. Believe it important to remember. I'd appreciate that. That'd be really cool.
Go to town, man.
Take that. All you on
Yeah, because there's definitely a lot going on. Especially with like, if I have like a quick little question.
It's up to you on yes.
Shine.
Ooh, they're so buffed. You know what? Fuck it, we're out.
Aging sharp.
Oh my god, I didn't realize we reset their stats like that. That's super handy for us.
Good luck.
But I'll have an easier time finding them. Comfort.
Let the shine fly.
Ah, my metaphor brain. When we're done with metaphor, I'm gonna be able to fully lock in on the action, combat, and trails. I'm too used to my melee button being X.
Steve's maxed out. One steal coming right up.
No problem.
Okay, there we go.
We rule.
Nicely done.
Nadia, yippee.
Leveled up.
This'll be a cakewalk. Nana wins again. Wow. You did great, Nadia.
Yeah, definitely. These garden maps are huge.
This'll be a cakewalk. Gotcha. All set.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Beat 'em up.
Right.
Yeah, we love EX chains.
Nana wins again.
Not a bad show, Nadia.
I've always liked how Nadia plays. Like even in Reverie, like her like throwables is like really cool to me.
Ah, a treasure chest. Good find.
We built her like mega weird in Reverie though, because I had her built as an invasion tank for some reason, and looking back, that was kind of wild. I think my reasoning for that before was just like, oh yeah, ranged evasion is really good because you can crit from anywhere on in the fight, which like is true, but like she really wasn't doing too much damage.
One steal coming right up.
For you. Oh, good. Come on, let's
Yeah, starting Uta with the Google Doc. Yeah, Google Doc is super handy. That's how I organize pretty much everything.
Great, Nadia.
Like when I do my karaoke's and I like practice lyrics and stuff, I'll tend to set up like a spreadsheet. We're very spreadsheet pilled. We like making spreadsheets. Just to like keep everything organized.
I'll do my best. You've got a treasure chest available.
The inner office worker in me yearns for the spreadsheets.
Let's finish the job.
This'll be a cakewalk.
That guy's so far. We'll just kill this real quick.
A chance. There.
More.
Swim. Now.
You got this, Van.
Here we go.
Nice! That went great.
Sharp as always, Van.
Here goes.
Here goes.
Taking over.
Guesses?
I haven't even used Renee. He showed up and we have not touched his ass. Wait, let me rephrase that.
I'll take over.
Yeah, I still don't-
Very well.
Not 100% about Swin and how he plays. It's better, but having to spend an entire turn to like mark and like actually do damage is sometimes a little rough. We've explored it. Oh, okay, cool. So I really didn't do anything to Renee. Slay the boss. Random ass Minotaur. Careful, this one's strong. Yeah, it's on another level from the rest of the small fry. Might actually give us a hard time. So this being is the guardian of this domain. It must have been given a false role to play as a result of the hijacking. So basically, we're just gonna have to kick this thing to the curb, and then we're golden. Just remember that if you get hurt here, your bodies in the real world are gonna feel it too. Don't let up for even a second. Understood.
I won't miss.
Uh-oh. We're not full health. Oh, but we get our Grendel.
Boost level maximum strength.
Oh, wait, let me run that back.
Pull out
Just
all the
one.
stops.
Here I go. Jabril Guard. Nadia.
Pull out all the stops.
I'll support you.
A chance.
What supports do we have?
It's working.
Going all in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna want Renee all the way up here later. So I'm just gonna pre-aim.
Get going, then. It's go time.
We're gonna hit our Grendel.
Time for a new look.
I've got you covered. Full boost. Don't hold back,
And
man. Keep it up. It's working.
Keep
I
going.
don't hand.
oh, the Grendel's so cool.
Our turn now. Full boost.
What do we need to
Don't hold
do?
back, man.
I want to try to get a Regal beatdown in before Van gets out of it.
Take this.
Big damage bonus! Big damage bonus! Let's see that like 1.7. Oh, we're not. I mean, that's still a lot of damage though. 1.5 times?
Removed.
My turn. Up to you, Renee. Target acquired. Take this.
Oh, that's so cool. Renee's removal for buffs seems really, really nice.
Shine.
Okay, arts damage, arts resist up.
Zenfa.
Maybe we'll just like go all in on Anius real quick.
Here goes.
Is they're weak to fire, wind, mirage? I don't have any of that.
Pull out all the stops.
Ha.
I'm gonna have to share the current link I have about the streams in the chat. Ooh, we'd appreciate that. We'll just put that on our like in our pinned.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, funny enough, Van has arts here that could be really good. But I kind of want to swing.
Don't go easy on them.
I don't want to waste this crit.
Got you.
You got this, Aggie. Here we go.
chance.
What? Wait, what happened?
Keep it up, it's working.
Too slow. Have some more.
Damn, you know what? Anya's shield did a lot for us here. Oh,
I'll take you on.
that is rough.
Keep your guard.
Grant some light.
I owe you.
Fan.
Here, we'll tank stance.
Over here. All for you. Go.
A chance.
Energy output currently at
Just
maximum.
confused.
Activating skill.
Let's commence the operation.
Wait, what the fuck? Bro's just got the Date Esprit?
Boost gauge limit increased.
That's kind of sick.
Full boost. Hit them where one skill coming right up.
I'm putting you in charge, Captain Tuttle.
This gives you hands.
Might need to change the chat settings to allow the dock to be open. Oh, right. I think there's that weird setting. I've never really figured out how to get rid of it. I'll need to look into it one day. Because it doesn't like allow links to ever really be posted.
Give them your all.
I won't lose.
Be nice if I could ever figure it out one day.
Going on. The baton's yours, young lady. Chance.
Certain art will work better.
Our time to shine.
Okay, EX
Full
chain.
boost. Hit them where it one skill coming right up.
Keep it up.
Got it.
Shoot him dead, Specs.
And we're getting close
Energy
to...
output currently at maximum. Activating
Getting close to another Grendel, probably.
I'll take you on.
Us being all together like this is really tough.
Grant some light.
Give them your all.
Go get him, Nadia. Go, Rain.
Sorry.
Stop doing these AoEs! Please!
energy output currently at maximum.
Do you keep up with me? A chance.
Mr. Kincaid!
Nowhere to hide. You're finished.
Yeah, still a really cool craft.
Gotta get back on my feet.
Can we finish him?
Certain arts will work better.
We can. I just have to believe.
It's go time.
Activating skill now.
All you on, yes.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
No, not now.
Get back on my feet.
Now we're playing this way too close.
Time for the main event.
Boost gauge limiter.
Oh, that wasn't enough. We might actually lose.
Taking over. Please.
Swin, lock in. Swin, 700 damage right now.
Have no choice. No. Yeah.
I take it back. Swin's goated. Phew, we got through that somehow. The two of you held your own quite well. I'm impressed. Though I shouldn't be surprised. You were members of the Garden and a so-called Imperial picnicking front after all. You weren't half bad yourself, Specs. Well, I'm glad they're somewhat getting along now. Alright, good work, people. We didn't catch the culprit, but we did what we were asked to. I think we can call this a job done. I beg to differ. Come again? You may have cleared this floor, but many more still remain. It's much too early to pop the champagne, I'm afraid. You gotta be shitting me, dude. Bet that concierge lady left out that very important detail on purpose. Whatever the case, we definitely didn't know the full scale of the Marchian Garten going in. Just how many floors does this place have? 172. Imagine. I haven't the foggiest. The hijacker may very well have increased the number of floors since they seized control. If you wish to know the answer, you'll simply have to fight your way to the top. Fight our way to the top? Road to the top? What a pain in the ass. That said, I believe we've done more than enough for today. You can finish the rest on your own time. If the remaining floors are going to be as difficult as this one, this will not be an easy task. No kidding. We're gonna need to go all hands on deck, and then some for this gig. At least there's one silver lining. We don't all need to be in the same room to connect this place. That's right. I'm taking the liberty to inform Elaine about all this, so you can call on her next time if you so wish. Seriously? That woman's gonna burn the candle at both ends with how much work she takes on. Don't know if there's anyone in the world who cracks the whip like you do. Indeed, one might say it's my specialty. Now if you excuse me, there's a number of pressing matters that demand my attention. Before I take my leave, I have a message for the two of you from the Chief. We have no intentions of interfering with your activities during your stay in the Republic. That is all. What? But you were so persistent before. Why are you only now pumping the brakes? 2 reasons. 1, the Garden has fallen. The Gardens have fallen. 2, you aren't privy to the location of your masked friend. Therefore, the CID has determined there is no merit in pursuing you further. We have neither the time nor the resources to waste. That's the best news I've heard all day. Bye-bye, Specs. Miss you already. Sword Art Online? Yeah, we have our virtual world. Guess he logged out. Might as well follow suit. Are we gonna be using the Xiphus to return, like he did? Yeah. We got the connection to this virtual space while it's stable. Our consciousness should go back to the real world. What happens if it doesn't, though? That's a big what if. See you in a sec.
Hold up, guys.
Oh?
Mare! Oh, it's that fairy thing again.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot you two were in the office when we were talking with her.
Didn't realize you knew about Mare Bear.
Ugh, would you please stop calling me that?
Nah, I like it. It's endearing.
Whoa, she has a remarkable range of emotion for an AI.
You said it. Almost reminds me of her.
Oh, Lapis mention?
Her?
We love Lapis. That's our daughter.
You're just the cutest little thing, aren't you? I think I'm gonna catch you, then I'll shove you in a bottle as a keepsake.
Okay, making a mental note to stay far away from you.
Don't worry, she's just messing with you. Anywho, what you doing here?
Oh, right. I wanted to give you all a heads up. When the virtual space was hijacked and remade, a huge influx of information from the Orbital network found its way into this place.
Really now? I wonder why.
I bet they had to get their greasy little hands on a bunch of data in order to push all those changes.
And if some of that was top secret, then it's no wonder the CID is involved.
Now that you've cleared the first floor, I was able to retrieve a portion of that information.
For
The
us?
bad news is that most of it is totally useless.
It might be cool. We like lore.
But there are some juicy bits mixed in, including data that's normally hidden in the depths of the network. Some of it's encrypted even. I already downloaded it to your terminal, just in case.
Good deal. Thanks for doing that.
We're sorry. I know we said we could handle everything from here.
Well, this is a special occasion.
She's interested too?
Besides, I'm a first-rate holo. This kind of thing is child's play.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure even the most top-of-the-line hollows can't do what you're doing.
All right, that's about all I can help you with for this job. You're on your own from here.
Damn, Swing got straight ignored.
Everything's back to normal again.
What a strange little creature.
I'm gonna keep that. That's a good line from Nadia.
She's an interesting one, all right. You guys want to head back and take a look at that info?
Yes, let's.
I never did set up that boundary for my my model. He's used to getting ignored, damn. She wasn't lying about there being a bunch of junk. PC's littered with the shit now. This is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Scratch that. That sounds like cake compared to this. If only Merced and Catra were here. We could call over Ren, I suppose. Call over Ren, please. Maybe I'll just hit up the CID or MK and throw them at the problem. MK? MK. Do I know an MK? I might just be having like a brain fart right now, but I can't think of what MK is. Better idea. Throw me at it. Oh right, forgot that you're tech savvy. Yep, so give me the keyboard. I'll wreck your computer with viruses in 10 seconds flat. Yo, what you mean by that? Stay the hell away from my PC. Just kidding, just kidding. Anyways, data analysis is my forte, so let me at it. You could have spared Van some grief if you said that from the start. There's never a dull moment with Nadia around, is there? Look at her go. Yeah. Look at her go. It's all coming together now. Unsupervised Nadia on the computer. What will she do? Well, I guess she's being very supervised right now. There. I put the data into groups based on pattern similarities. All that's left is to run this through the Kitty engine. Huh. Incognito mode? What's this? I've never seen this before. That's to be expected. It's a hidden function that your average person isn't going to know about. And even if they did, it's not like they'd know what to do with it. And presto. Kitty, you are a goddess. The engine should be able to process the rest on its own. They've gotten a good list to start for the Uta. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Huh. What's this?
Almada's legacy?
Almada.
Hmm.
Now that's a name I never thought I'd hear again.
Are they implying that like someone from Almada's still around and like they took over the garden?
And I hope there'll come a day when we never do.
Yeah. Oh, were you two involved with them?
From back in your Gardens days, maybe?
No. Not directly, anyway. There's only one connecting point I can think of. And that's Cray Village.
We stumbled upon it 2 years ago after we took care of some stuff.
Right. We saw them at Cray at the end of Reverie.
It was so peaceful. I got boatloads of rest at that super cozy inn and ate all the galettes I wanted. Lazy days are the best days, and those were some of the bestest lazy days I've had in my whole life.
Before we even realized it, a whole month had gone by.
Sounds like Cray Village was special to you. Come to think of it, I did hear a little about this during our stay there.
Must have visited it right after they dealt with the Retributive Tower incident. Oh, sorry, we got a little off track. We were talking about Almada's legacy. Yeah, we got a lot of hits on it with this data. Even so, we know next to nothing about it besides the name. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's some leftover mirror or some sort of treasure? Ooh, dibs! Stop trying to call dibs on everything. Anyways, it could also be a narcotic or a weapon of some kind for all we know. I doubt it'd be a spare nuclear weapon given how hard they are to make, but bombs or explosives wouldn't be out of the question. Their top guys were packing some super powerful weapons, right? Maybe it's one of those? Could be. The leader and 2 of their executives used artifacts. Wouldn't be a stretch to think they left something like those behind. There are too many possibilities on the table. I think trying to narrow it down without any hard facts would be a wasted effort. In my opinion, our time would be better spent trying to find it. According to the data, it's hidden somewhere outside the capital. And there was only one place that was mentioned. Yeah, Messeldom. I think we'll find a lead on its whereabouts there. Messeldom is a port city facing the Northern Sea. Yeah, and it was also the place where they said that their HQ was, right? I heard trains from Remferia is really popping off over there, and they're also famous for their ballet. That and their annual film festivals. I heard they had to cancel last year because of a terrorist threat and a series of fires that broke out. No doubt those incidents were orchestrated by Almada. Yeah, and here's the kicker. That city is where their old base was at. Believe it or not, I've been eyeing mess with them for a while, because of something else. I've been meaning to drop by for a visit, so this works out nicely.
Hey, Aggie, why are you glowing?
She's started a new skincare routine, that's why. Nah, she's got that Genesis on her.
The Genesis is reacting.
Are we gonna get fucking jumped in the office?
It's last year all over again. Well, you know what that means. We'll be in for a collision course with trouble in the near future.
Oh, right, it did just glow whenever it heard. Right, it hears things, right? Because it heard us say mess with them and then it like reacted.
Let me come with you.
Sorry, but no can do. You've got school, remember? Playing hookie's all well and good once in a while, but you need to help your friends with the festival prep.
I know, but...
No buts. And besides, it's not like I plan to go it alone. I'm gonna call up some of my other assistants. I'll have more than enough hands on deck, so don't worry. Just leave this one to me.
Okay, I understand. I probably shouldn't be making a habit of skipping school anyway. I can't just shirk my duties, especially now of all times.
All right. I'm thinking this will be a long trip. It's gonna be a bit before I'm back in the office. Speaking of, Swin, Nadia, you two got any plans for the next little while?
Get recruited?
Well, let's see. We need to gather info in the capital about the thing we're looking for.
To that end, we'll probably be staying in town for the time being.
Cool. Then I've got an idea. I was gonna go over this with you earlier before the CID chief butted in. I have a proposal for you two.
Our newest employees? Perhaps? Or maybe like a part-time gig?
That's how it goes. Rank up. I'll be taking that. That's just about perfect.
Yay! So, where's my bonus check?
Yeah, she got Employee of the Month. We are hiring them. CID top secret research reports have been added to the archive. Oh man, that's a lot to read. What the hell? Am I at least gonna get like some background music? Okay, cool.
The DG cult, a religious group that forsook the goddess and engaged in devil worship. Their inception dates back to the Middle Ages. Evidently, the descendants of a family of alchemists living in Crossbell were involved as well. The cult performed all manner of inhumane rituals and experiments at their lodges, which were spread throughout all the continent. Their goal was to create a divine child and supplant the goddess in the process. To achieve this, they kidnapped
we're getting
children
big
from all
recap
across Zemuria and used them as fodder for their experiments.
Hold on, can I pause this?
They conduct.
Ah, shit, I can't. Do I want to check out the current list for Uta? Let me figure out, like, are you able to just, like, post it? Let me see. Like, if you split it up, like, I'm gonna type this, HTTP, like, // semicolon, something or other, like, and then, like, space it out so it doesn't, like, show up, like, a link. Does that bypass any sort of filter? Here, let me open up my mod window too, just to see if there's a way for me to like get rid of it, because it has been kind of annoying. I've seen it cause issues on like multiple occasions at this point, and it's weird too because I don't have block links selected in my settings. URLs sent in live chat are already blocked. If you select this option, new comments with hashtags and URLs will be held. This setting doesn't apply to you moderators. Oh! So if I set block and now it's held, maybe now I can see it and unhold it? Here, if you want to try to post it, I'll keep an eye on the mod window. Or maybe even like Watermelon too, if you can. Because yeah, I don't really see any other option for me to like post any sort of links. And if this is what fixes it, that'll be really good going forward. How much music filter block? Yeah, and you know what? I will also put you as a approved user if it helps, I think. Paste the channel URL user to add to approved user list. Okay, so now you're on the approved user list, so maybe the link won't be blocked now either. And then we'll take a look at it maybe another time, but I'll keep it posted. Just because I kind of want to focus on like trails today, since today's more of a trails day. Okay, well I'm gonna let the DG stuff go again, so I'm gonna turn off this BGM, and then we'll see what's there. Cause yeah, it has been a little while since we talked about the cults.
The DG cult, a religious group that forsook the goddess and engaged in devil worship. Their inception dates back to the Middle Ages. Evidently, the descendants of a family of alchemists living in Crossbelt were involved as well. The cult performed all manner of inhumane rituals and experiments at their lodges, which were spread throughout all of the continent. Their goal was to create a divine child and supplant the goddess in the process. To achieve this end, they kidnapped children from all across Zemuria and used them as fodder for their experiments. Concomitantly, they conducted a number of tests that had no relation to their main goal, which produced some unexpected outcomes. Due to the unspeakably heinous nature of the cult's
the BGM's still playing. I thought I turned it off. Thank you.
The Bracer Guild, Septian Church, and combined military forces of every nation carried out an operation to wipe them out for good. Only a few of the cult's victims were saved, and though they may be no more, the scars they inflicted throughout the world still remain.
Those are our friends, Ren and Tio. Looks up at my Tio figure.
The Dominions. The Dominions are an unofficial branch of the Septian Church made up of 12 exceptional
There's
knights,
Kevin!
known as the
There's Kevin!
Ritter. It is said that there will always be 12 members of this group, all of whom possess an ability known as a stigma. The stigma
and I'm
supply
selling
them
it
with
too.
supernatural powers on a scale wholly unknown to us. Each knight has their own personal airship, known as a Merkaba, which we believe they use to covertly collect artifacts and carry out special missions assigned to them by the Congregation for the Sacraments.
Damn, so they really just put like an essential reading list right before going into this next one, huh? Yeah, the Iscariot kind of feels like what we know the least about.
Iscariot. In Arteria, the Papal Guard is a group under the Congregation for Divine Worship, which stands opposed to the Congregation for the Sacraments. Iscariot is a covert unit within that organization. Their main function is the execution of those who have been branded as heretics, a task that often puts them at odds with the Gralsritter. Though details remain scarce, their members can create multiplex spiritual marks using battle orbments, enhancing their abilities to superhuman levels. Furthermore, it appears that their captain has recently been replaced, but their identity remains a mystery even within much of the church itself.
See, that's weird to me. How do you have a branch of the church that you know nothing about? Yeah, I mean, because the Iscariot is part of the Septian Church, right? So, wait, they did say that, right? Because they're like the Papal Guard? So how... Yo, they got some structure issues up there in the Septian Church.
Ouroboros. A secret organization that operates from the shadows all throughout the continent. They are often referred to as simply the Society. They have been involved in virtually every major incident that has occurred in Zemuria over the past several years. 7 of their highest-ranking members, known as the Anguis, plot out and spearhead the Society's strategies for the purpose of enacting their Grand Master's Orpheus final plan.
Yeah, those 2 on the left are
The
dead.
special agents who carry out the groundwork of these plots are referred to as the Enforcers.
I see Duvali and Sharon in the background.
Combat prowess.
Bring them back.
And despite what one might expect, Our intelligence tells us the Grand Master provides them with a considerable degree of autonomy.
I miss
To
Dooley.
date, we have confirmed the existence of 19 numbered enforcers.
And then the gardens.
The Gardens, an assassin organization that once operated out of western and central Zemuria. They consisted of 4 gardens: Swords, Thorns, Arum, and Rust. Each of these gardens fell under the watchful rule of a designated overseer. They kidnapped children from various parts of Zemuria and molded them into fully fledged assassins. The organization's implausibly high success rates are no doubt owed to this cruel system of upbringing. One theory states the Thousand Oathbreaker, an Anguis of Ouroboros, formed the Gardens by bringing together the remnants of the DG cult and a Middle Ages assassin organization called the Order of the Moonlight Horse.
CID is really,
Then, after
really...
the Oathbreaker left them to their own devices, they formed a coalition with the mafia group Almada and went completely out of control.
The CID is very well informed to be able to have like all this on standby like that. Yeah, this really is a recap episode, at least right here. You know, they got to make sure if you're starting off Daybreak 2 as your first Trails game, they got to make sure that you know what you're getting into. But it is some freak behavior. Judith Katra? I'm sorry, Swin. I'm sorry, Nadia. I'm sorry, Elaine. Oh yeah, and I see they brought back like the routes thing like they did in Reverie.
Damn, where'd that brat go?
Hunt him down! We can't let that lead slip, no matter what!
Gosh, their animations have gotten so good. Like that slump looked kind of mocapped. Ah, this game looks so good too. Like the lighting, I've talked about it last stream. Oh, damn! What the fuck did we jump into for Van?
Turns out these bastards are the shoot first type. I'll draw their fire. In the meantime, you...
This feels like a movie.
Well, this went sideways fast.
Oh.
Still, we can't just let them get their hands on that key.
I'm looking respectfully.
What the?
Gun her down already!
Y'all didn't hear that screenshot.
Pull it together. I have to get this lead to Ron.
This has to be a movie.
Woman in black? What are you doing here? Follow me, we're off this boat.
Yeah, the way Nina said like woman in black,
This
like
way.
Nina knows
Get a
who
move
Judith
on.
is. Why is Van acting?
And cut!
Flawless take, girls! Judith, you were fantastic. And Nina, sensational!
Weird thing. Did you guys see the game kind of like stutter? It kind of felt like the game was stuttering on stream, but it looked like 100% fine on my end. Hold on, I'm closing my Photoshop because I recognize that that's open right now. Yeah, because it kind of felt like the camera stuttered a little bit, but I'm not getting any drop frames, so a little bit of a confusing little thing that I caught.
This scene, where your characters first meet, is gonna be a major highlight. And the camera's loving that foxy, skin-tight jumpsuit. Whew, it's the perfect fusion of eros and savagery.
Director, could you maybe inject a little less sexual harassment into your feedback?
It's an honor to finally be a part of one of your films, Mr. Gotti.
Is Gotti gonna get like a Yakuza title card?
These action scenes are so intense. You're quite the visionary.
Don't understate your own talent, my dear. Not everyone could play a role like Michelle.
That's a new voice.
Granny?
Oh!
Oh, crap.
We see the Judith family?
Excuse you?
Well, hello, Dominique. Nice of you to come visit us on location.
Of course. Even in my glory days, I always preferred a hands-on approach. Besides, how could I miss the rare opportunity to observe my granddaughter's acting up close and personal?
Oh, I guess I better pull out all the stops.
Two of the most popular starlets of today, coached by Dominique Lanster, a celebrated singer of yesteryear. This is shaping up to be one hell of a movie.
Wait, so is Katra just working as like a fucking on-site editor now or something?
It's a crossover between Golden Blood and Wolves Requiem, correct? That alone is enough to draw anyone in. What else did you expect?
The Golden Blood Wolf's Requiem cinematic universe?
Holy cow! I've never seen the special effects come together so quickly before.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yo, Katra is sick with it. On-site editing is like wild.
And the way you sync the footage is spot on. Where'd you learn this stuff, kid?
It's really nothing special. I'm a researcher at the Basel Institute of Science, so computers are second nature to me. There's a lot of overlap between video editing and the visual analysis we do in observational astronomy.
Huh. We got a regular boy wonder here. The rest of you better start taking notes.
Yes, sir.
Remind me, Van, how exactly did we get wrapped up in this?
It was Judith's fault, huh? I mean, how? Oh no, maybe it was Gotti saw Judith or something, and like, no, they couldn't put together a shoot that quickly. That'd be like
this is Messeldom's Harbor District. It's a lot more developed than I expected. Now, where's that address Van gave me?
Your destination is roughly 200 ards from your current position.
Right, it should be just around that corner. Okay, you two, let's be on our way.
Okay, there's Judith.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, so we must have just met her while she was currently on set in Messeldom, right?
Long time no see, Katra. What's it been? 2 months now?
Just about. It feels nice getting to chat face to face instead of over comms. I'm really glad to see you and Judith haven't changed a bit.
Right back at you, Katra.
We love all our employees.
Are you sure they don't need you at the Institute, though?
Oh, I've already finished my compulsory courses for the semester. I even had enough spare time to upgrade Theo and Zeros.
My processing speed has increased by 15%. Katra worked hard on it.
That's our little whiz kid for you.
Wow, so you made their AI even smarter, huh?
I also added a few new features, but that's probably more than you would care to hear about. Come to think of it, aren't you in the middle of shooting a film, Judith?
Yeah, production started on location in early January. It's a crossover between last year's two big blockbusters. Directors Gotti and Lam are collaborating on it.
Can you imagine? Like, how often does that happen? Like a crossover film. Like, I know they had like Alien versus Predator, right? But that'd be like, That'd be like if for whatever for some reason one day, like, I don't know, John Wick crosses over with like 007.
We're only working on Gotti's part right now, but the casting crew's really getting into the swing of things. That means I'll only be able to investigate between shoots. Sorry, Van.
Hey, no skin off my back. I'm just happy you're willing to help. But you know, you really don't need to bother if your schedule's packed.
The bits and pieces I heard about what happened at the Capitol are already too much to ignore. Do you mind filling us in on the details, now that Catcher's here?
Yes, I'd like some clarification on that whole affair.
All right, I'll try and keep it short and sweet.
So that's how things went. It's almost too surreal to believe. A dark red beast that resembles the Grendel and Almada's legacy. This demands our attention, especially if the first Genesis reacted. No kidding. I borrowed this one just in case, but to be honest, I don't know how much use it'll be. True, they tend to only glow in Agnes' presence. That strange phenomenon you mentioned is another point of concern. Wish I could explain it better. It ain't easy to put into words. Doesn't sound like we have too much to go off at this point. Is the capital safe at least? Yeah, left Agnes and a few other folks I can trust holding down the fort. Worst comes to worst, Elaine's there too. They should be fine for now. Understood. And I suppose the three of us should get to looking for Almada's legacy. Right, it's been too long since I've had some real action. And I'm not about to turn a blind eye to anything involving Almada. Besides, even on a tight schedule, I've always found time for a side gig or two. That's right, a case like this is nothing for Judith Lanster. Let me at him. Did something happen to Judith since we last met, Van? Her Grammy put her through the ringer when she got home back in December. Sure, I've made a lot of mistakes lately, but who hasn't? I'm doing my best here. The whole scandal with me and Maxim wasn't even my fault. And yet even Mom won't stick up for me. If I don't start showing some improvement front stage and backstage, I'll never hear the end of it. I don't think I've ever seen Judith like this before. Her grandmother must be terrifying. Oh, look who it is. We're just talking about him too. Who? Oh. Ark right here. How's it been, director? Is he gonna be voiced?
Van! Oh boy, am I glad you picked up. Judith tells me you're in Messeldom right now.
Sure am. Let me guess. You in some kind of trouble?
Oh, I'll say. One of our actors is running late. If we don't act fast, it'll mean major delays in our shooting schedule. And wouldn't you know it? Today's supposed to be Nina's first day on the set. We'll need a stand-in, but the role takes a fair bit of physicality, so as far as viable candidates go...
So this is telling me that the film is not union. Because I don't think you can just get people like that if you're working with like an actors guild. You ask him what I think you're asking?
I know it's short notice, Van, but be a good sport. Think of it as a little favor from you to me.
For real? Despite Van's initial reluctance at the director's request, Cody's relentless passion eventually convinced him to accept. With Katra's help, the filming went off without a hitch. The playback looks good. Let's take 5, everybody. You sure saved my ass, Van. I had no idea you were such a talented stuntsman. We'll have to shoot some pickups when Ethan gets here, but the whole day would have been a bust without you. That fight scene you choreographed for us was a cherry on top. Heck, I ought to get you and Katra on staff. Nah, it's no big deal. Out of curiosity, do full-timers get access to unedited cuts of the adult scenes? Van? Huh? Okay, that's enough out of both of you. Oh, brother. The job does seem fun, though. By the way, what's Grammy up to? Oh, she's helping Nina run lines for the next scene. I'll tell you this much, bringing her on board really lit a fire under our asses. Dominique Lanster, the biggest chansonnier of her generation. Even after retiring, she still has a finger in every corner of the business. Apparently, she'll only take on jobs when the mood strikes her, and any production she touches becomes a massive hit. Reminds me of that one guy in Pompo. That's an impressive resume. She sounds like a woman of many talents. Grammy coaches everything from stage and screen actors to professional athletes. She even has experience playing large-scale events. It's all done behind the scenes too, so the industry sees her as a legend. A real genius in her field. Who'd have thought we'd end up working with her here in Messeldom?
Ha 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 ha! I take it you didn't hear about it till the last minute either, huh, Judith? Well, the good news is now we've got a cinematic masterpiece for the ages on our hands. Keep an eye out for the premiere. I gotta run. But I'll see to it you got paid in a few days for all your help.
No rest for the director, is there? I hope we're able to lighten the load, if nothing else. For sure. In fact, you bought me some time too. With today's shoot out of the way, I should be free until evening.
All right then. We've hung around here long enough. You ready to roll? First things first, we need to track down Almada's legacy. Of course, that's easier said than done. We should be able to sniff out some clues in town though. Let's make the rounds and see what turns up. I'd like to poke around Almada's old stomping grounds in particular.
Right, as far as Messeldom goes, this place tops the list. Oh, and I've spread the word about Force Brigands like you asked, so we might have a few of those to do.
Good looking out. While we're here, we might as well stop by the White Well Inn. There's something in my room that I wanted to show you guys.
You must mean the new software from Marduk. Very well, we can drop in at some point as we work through the streets, or work through our request. What do we bring? Oh, can we bring them into the garden? Yeah, field battles command, yep. And formation.
All right, I've got my disguise on now, so I'm good to go.
That could win an award for the worst disguise in history. Can you do the same crap in Edith?
How on earth did no one recognize you?
She's very recognizable. We ain't seen anybody with her hair.
What can I get for you? Thanks for shopping.
We have one of all those. Welcome. Can I interest you in our specialty seafood dishes? Here in Messeldom, you can enjoy the taste of the Northern Sea's bounty fresh out of the ocean. It's our pleasure to share that culinary experience with those who visit our fair city. This is going to be where we get a lot of our seafood ideas. Imagine bringing your coworkers in a Warframe. Pretty much. Are you still not satisfied with my scene, Mr. Goody? I can tweak my performance however you like.
No, you played your part to a T, Nina. Just feels like we need a little more je ne sais quoi to tie things together before we're cutting to the climax.
No shame in asking for advice if you need it. The whole point of this blockbuster crossover is to raise support for the survivors of Cray Village, right? Knowing that, I'd like to help in any way I can. Looks like Granny and them are ironing stuff out.
Well, let's not butt in. They've got enough on their plates.
I never realized there were so many people involved in making a movie.
Yeah, it's not just actors and directors out here. Takes a village to make the magic happen.
It's true. Same with games.
The Northern Sea. I'm a little surprised it's not too cold out there this time of year.
I think that's because the flow of ocean currents keeps the port ice-free.
It's like a gateway that connects all the northern countries, like Orid, Lemon, and Rimaferia.
God, these active voices. More games need to do active voice in the party when you like walk around. I talked about it a little bit on Metaphor, but like I wish those like little prompts on the top left of the screen when you're running around dungeons and stuff were voiced. It would have done so much to build out their characters because half the time they appear, disappear, and there's no way to like run it back and see it, you know? Like if you're not paying attention, you could miss it really, really quick. When they're voiced, you could still be like doing your thing and it's like, you know, there you go. Anyone we know? Oh, it's Van and he brought friends. Fancy seeing you all the way here out in Messeldom. Do you know these people, Van? Yeah, Yakuza does it too, right. Yeah, I think Yakuza maybe they do it the best. Though I do know that they do it in Tales also. But in Yakuza, yeah, you can like play them back if you want to through the remembrance. And like you have to individually prompt it. I think my only gripe with it is that if you get into a fight, or if you end up doing something in the middle of it, it'll just like completely stop it and you have to restart it to listen to it again. But that's such like a little thing to be like annoyed with. And I mean, it's still like the player's benefit too, so you don't miss anything.
Yeah, we met a while ago in the capital. They persuaded me to take some fishing gear off their hands.
Oh right, Makina, she gave us the fishing rod. Doesn't seem like you're too pressed about it. The way you've been carrying that rod around everywhere.
What can I say? I was past the time. Hey, what matters is that you're enjoying yourself. I'm just as much an angling aficionado as these two, so any newcomers to the sport are more than welcome.
It's the same with us. We came to make a rare catch that can only be found in Messeldom's winter waters. We also plan on posting a pic of it on our social media accounts afterwards. We just launched it, so check us out when you get the chance. Oh, and here's a little something for the road. You should be able to cast a few lines with us if you're up for it. Oh? Free bait?
Thanks, keep it in mind.
How did we fish again?
Let's do this thing.
Locate fish with the shard search. We can switch baits LB, RB. Oh, so you can see the fishing spots. The fishing spots still exist.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot. Let's do this thing. There!
Oh, and fishing spots are probably like specialized catches.
That's it!
Oh, right.
Nice, I got one! There!
Fishing is peak.
That's it! Nice, I got one!
Okay. Yeah, we got the rarest one, it looks like. Sky Gill. Now we just need one more. Probably some sort of achievement for collecting all the fish.
That's it!
Want to make sure to get as many as I can.
Nice, I got one!
Nancy? Ah, speaking of snow crab, I had some snow crab a while ago. It was really, really good. There was this Cajun place that I tried out. Oh yeah, I talked about it the other day. And then I remember Jeremy was like, "Oh yeah, seafood craze," or like something like that. I want to go back. Yeah, because when I went, I only got a chance to try the mild spice. I want to try spicy. We're big spice heads. We love to eat spicy food. This is my first time saltwater fishing. I'm so excited I can barely hold my rod in one place. You should cast a few lines with us too if you're feeling up for it. It's cold out here, huh? I guess that's what happens when you're right next to the ocean. Maybe I should buy a hot drink before prepping my gear.
A lot of winter fish are especially delicious since their flesh is firmer. I know how to clean and fillet them too. Not as good as Grandpa Ahab, but still. Maybe I'll prepare something for Shannon and Malkino to eat while if you catch anything tasty.
Am I a seafood enjoyer now? I'm starting to get there. I think when I was going through Daybreak, I talked about how like I had sushi and like I was okay with it for the first time in a while. Though I think I'm pretty much always gonna prefer like a good steak or like a really, really good chicken, right? But I'm not gonna shy away from most seafood. Like if you made me pick between like say like American barbecue, right? Like steak, prime rib, brisket, that kind of shit, barbecue chicken. Like that's my pick every time. Where was that camera looking? We were looking at Makino. Here, I'll go back. That's our friend. She gave us a fishing rod.
Why, hello there. Let me know if you need anything at all.
Oh, new newspaper. And gifts. And a new fishing upgrade. I saw the camera looking lower. We do not perceive it.
Please come back anytime.
Here, you know what time it is. It's news time. Channeling my inner Fallout 3 dog. Ow! What's up, Capital Wasteland? Okay. T-Phone sales exceed wildest expectations. 1 month ago, the T-Phone, a consumer model Zypha, was released to the public. Despite its hefty price tag, sales have shot through the roof, with sources claiming a second production run has already been ordered to meet the product's sky-high demand. The T-Phone is a consumer-grade communications device based on the same technology as the Zypha standard. A 6th generation battle armament developed independently by the Verne Company. The secret sauce that led to the T-Phone's explosive popularity seems to be the sheer number of special features, as well as its general versatility. Older antiquated communications devices, such as previous generation combat armaments like the Enigmas and Arcus units, offered basic calling and messaging features, with the simple camera being the most complex feature one could expect out of them. The Zypha and T-Phone, in contrast, come standard issue with the ability to connect to the Orbital Net, from which the user can install various applications. This allows for an unprecedented degree of customizability. The T-Phone is also capable of performing basic calculations, making it usable for data processing purposes as well. When the development of the Zypha standard first began, a number of concerns were raised regarding the exclusion of the Epstein Foundation from the project. And over the Verne Company developing the technology independently. Now, however, it's clear that the Verne staff's tireless efforts bore fruit. There's no doubt that the Zypha standard and the T-Phone will support the work and lifestyle of people all over the Republic for many years to come. It really does feel like the age of the personal computer kind of skipped Zemuria, right? I remember growing up, like it was like having a personal computer was like pretty much like having like a cool cell phone for a little bit, and then the cell phones did come out. I don't know, maybe it was just me. I lived a very computer-oriented life. Pretty much had one around for as long as I can remember. So hearing about this boom is kind of like giving me a little bit of nostalgia for those days of like going on like forums and websites and stuff without all the like social media and algorithms and like the endless scrolling. Like one childhood memory I have for sure is like on top of like say like Newgrounds back in the day, I was also on like Stick Figure Death Theater a lot. That was one of my sites. And then whenever I got stuck in a game, it was like always like Cheat CC. If y'all remember that. Yeah, I remember writing down like the cheat codes to like San Andreas and stuff, and it's like, oh, missed that. StarCraft and all that too. Culture. Vegas Films and Kowloon Pictures co-production nears completion. Oh, so they're almost done. Wait, they're almost done? Gravity Guy mini. Oh, right, mini clips too. We were on mini clips a ton. I might have played Gravity Guy. I think on mini clips. Was mini clips like Madness Combat? I remember playing a lot of Madness Combat and like Stick RPG and Motherload. Was it Motherload? It was like a game where you're like in a little like drilling machine and you like bore into the earth. And then I remember getting like super like Monka right at the end, and like you're like working with the devil or something. That was a fun one. We yearned for the mines. There was also this one like castle one that was like Primordial Angry Birds that I really liked. I can't say I remember Fancy Pants though. Oh, and there was a zombie one. There was a zombie one that was really good. I think it was Last Stand. Between Vegas Films and Kowloon Pictures, finally nearing the end of principal photography. Okay, see, that's very different. End of principal photography and end of production is very different. played Raft Wars? Maybe. Maybe. You know what would be a fun stream idea? I'm sure someone cataloged all those old Flash games, and I've seen that there is a way to do that. What if there's like just one day we just play a bunch of old Flash games and just nostalgia bait like crazy? I'd like play all my favorites and try like other people's favorites. That'd be fun. This film will mark the first time movie star Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley appear on screen together, further adding to fans' insatiable anticipation for the feature. It's no small wonder, seeing as how this is a crossover between the actress' signature works, Golden Blood and Wolves Requiem. We interviewed Miss Judith and Miss Nina during the first day of filming in Messeldom. Both expressed their excitement and enthusiasm for the movie, and when asked whether they had anything to share with their fans, they had this to say. Judith Lanster. Thanks for being there for every step of the way in my acting journey, everyone. I'm super stoked to be sharing the spotlight with my friend and colleague Nina this time around. Seeing your own journey, and how all her hard work and diligence has paid off, which has been super inspiring for me, and I'm also happy and proud to be standing alongside her. As for how Zoe and Michelle end up involved in each other's lives, well, you'll have to watch the movie and find out for yourselves. There's that plug, there's the movie plug. And then Nina Fenley. I'm beyond honored to have this opportunity to star in such an important film alongside Judith, who I've looked up to through my whole career. This movie will show a new side to Michelle's character, so after watching it, you'll have a better, deeper understanding of who she really is. I'll do my best to give an authentic a performance as... Fuck, hold on. We tried to scroll. Authentic as a performance as possible as we wrap up filming. The National. National is always the interesting one to me. As much as we love our little, like, local news, I want to know what's going on with the rest of Zemuria. 3 months after the collapse of Almada, has peace returned to the Republic. 3 months has passed since Almada's reign of terror. They were a mafia group who dominated the Republic's criminal network under the shadows and committed heinous atrocities, the likes of which has rarely been seen throughout recorded history. Almada was without question a catalyst in the decline of the Republic's public order. So how will their demise ultimately affect the state of security and crime within our nation, one might ask? First and foremost, in Edith, many organizations that were affiliated with Almada and groups of predominantly young, delinquent Almada subcontractors, often referred to as gangsters, have been rounded up and arrested by capital authorities. That is not, however, to say that organized crime has gone away on a whole. On the contrary, turf wars and small-scale conflicts between local gangsters have been on the rise in recent months. Yeah, because it's a whole land grab, I imagine, with Almada being out of the picture. Without a major crime organization like Almada to rein them in, small-time crooks have free reign to do as they please. The state of criminal affairs is not exclusive to Edith. Our sources claim the power balance in seed organizations in Longport's eastern corridor have begun to shift. Though details remain unclear, public safety has reportedly begun to deteriorate, and the number of violent incidents between the feuding criminals is increasing. Meanwhile, on the western side of the Republic, the Delore family, a criminal enterprise that had declined in influence due to Almada's rise in power, are now staging their comeback in the wake of Almada's downfall. On the bright side, the citizens of Messeldom, the former hearth and home of Almada, have recovered a sense of relief now that the criminal organization has met its untimely demise. Or timely demise. Whoops. Moreover, their absence has had positive ripple effects in Messeldom's local economy. The flow of trade is as fluid as a river now that it's been released from Almada's iron grip, and tourists can once again come and go without the fear of attack from the erstwhile mafia group. However, that does not mean the city is free from criminal elements. The seedy soil? I can't read! The seedy soil from which Almada sprung to life remains undisturbed, and until the malignance that lies in the city's underbelly is unearthed, true peace will never find its roots. And tourism. As the long cold winter rages on, our readers are no doubt seeking a reprieve, perhaps in the form of the warm temperatures southern nations are currently enjoying. If you found yourself nodding at that statement, then read on, because we at the Tyrrell Times have had some hot and sunny resort recommendations for you. First on our list of getaway locations is the Principality of Elsheim. Although common perceptions paint Elsheim as a big desert, we assure you, there are many oases that lie therein. The most notable of which is Whitehaven, a beach that sits on the southern coast of Elsheim and is known for its strikingly gorgeous white sands. The seashore resort has been renowned as a first-class must-visit vacation spot for years, thanks to its breathtaking sights and pleasant environment. Hello friends, Yar, how's it going? Mr. Yakuza Pirate Completer and current current Star Rail enjoyer? It was Star Rail, right? Hey, Wild's one more day. Our next destination is the Liberal Kingdom. Although Liberal is firmly situated in the western side of the continent, its relative positioning towards the south grants it a warm, temperate climate, which is why in recent years tourists have been flocking across its borders in droves. Liberal also boasts a great many mountainous regions and is surrounded by clear blue seas on its south and west sides, lending the area not only a nice relaxing sea breeze, but also a swath of natural attractions for all to enjoy. Finally, we turn our attention to the Central East, with its in-development resorts in Valis. Although Valis itself is an attractive destination in its own right, they have been investing heavily of late into a number of in-development Central Eastern resorts outside the city. They can be found alongside the coastline and on nearby islands. These resorts aim to compete with Elsheim's Whitehaven and promise to provide top-notch services to their guests, so vacationers in search of a nice pleasant respite should add them to their travel bucket lists. A Valis-funded hotel reputation for high-quality guest service and management know-how and ecological landscaping has led wealthy entrepreneurs and landowners to come knocking on Valis' door, requesting consultation for projects involving the transformation of privately owned islands and mountains into full-blown resorts. Some clients have even outsourced these projects to them entirely. In this day and age, you never know what a patch of land could suddenly turn into. You never know when a patch of land could suddenly turn into a Valis-backed luxury resort. Yakuza 0. Patch of land. We are gonna have our Yakuza 0 story in Trails. Oh wait, we already did. It was in Liberal and Sky 2nd chapter. Yeah, I haven't run like a Wilds benchmark yet. I'm like, I really want to hop on Wilds, right? And we have it in the shared library. But man, I'm way too fucking Warframe pulled out here, bro. Like, when I'm not streaming like all these games, it's Warframe 24/7. I think I started 3 weeks ago now. And 2 weeks ago, it was like, oh yeah, you played like 120 hours. What's my time look like right now for this current 2 weeks? It's not as heavy. It's not as heavy. It's not as heavy. It's not 120 hours, it's 80 hours. But still, like, it just doesn't stop. I want to do so much more in Warframe. It's fucked up. It's like really hard. Like, I even downloaded Avowed. I was looking forward to Avowed before it came out. And then this motherfucker, my buddy Bailey. This motherfucker decided to put me back on Warframe. And I got locked in. I got locked into the story. Because the story got so good. Afternoon, how you doing? Happy Tuesday? Or fuck. See, my schedule's all fucked up too. It's Wednesday, it's Thursday. How you doing? Yeah, the story just gets really, really, really good. It's definitely a slow start, but as soon as you get into like the new war, bro, DE locks the fuck in. Cause like the Hex story and like the man in the wall and like all that shit, it's so good. It's so damn good. It's like the turning point in Final Fantasy. Like everything before the new war was like a Realm Reborn, and then they hit their fucking Heaven's Ward like Shadowbringer's Stride, and I can't put it down. Yeah, that's what happens when the brain rot game kicks in. Yeah, like a couple years back, that was me and Zomboid, 100%. But you know what? We have not neglected our worldly, our IRL duties. You know, we're still going out. We're still experiencing life. We're touching grass. Yesterday we went to a concert that was really, really fun. We went to Catch a Good Kid show. Got a lot of recording. Not enough where I was just recording the whole time, but enough to where my phone died right at the last song, which was fucking unfortunate because they did a cover of the song, it's on my set list for Sunday, which might be postponed. but it was like really, really big from the start. They did a cover of From the Start, and they do this thing at their live shows where they're where at the line where they're like, "What's a girl to do?" Like they hit that and they shoot like confetti out. My phone died 10 seconds before that verse. I didn't get it on camera. It's fucking unfortunate. But you know what? Bright side, we got to be in the moment. We got to be in the moment where the confetti came down on the crowd. It was a good time. Fuck, what was I saying? Shit. We're out here fucking running around laps in trails again. But yeah, the brain rot game for sure. Warframe is my brain rot game right now. I need to hop off. Where's the power bank, right? I didn't expect to. My phone used to be really, really good about the battery, but I guess it's getting up there in age. I used to be able to run like a full charge for like almost 2 days. You know what? I blame Instagram. I don't know what it is. I set my phone on like extreme power saver, and my battery lasts like, I was on 4% for like a good like 20-30 minutes of the show. The moment I took it off and tried to post something on Instagram, that 4 went straight to 1 in like a matter of 2 minutes. I either need a new phone or Instagram needs to lock in and work on their management. Because they're taking way too many resources to be doing that shit to my phone. Like, it's not even an old phone. I think I have like a Pixel 7. And they're probably only on like the Pixel, what? Let me see. Quick Pixel check. They're on the Pixel 9? Yeah, I'm only 2 generations behind. That's nothing. And before that, I was running a Pixel 2 for like 4 or 5 years. I think it was just unfortunate. I'm gonna blame the apps and not my phone. But yeah, it was a really good concert. We ran solo. Which is fun. I actually have fun going to concerts solo. There's something about like the people watching aspect, along with like being able to just like dive into the crowds and not have to worry about losing people. Because like, if I was with other people, I'd probably stay at the back of the concert venue because it'd be like a bitch and a half to find space for more than just me. But when it's just me, I'm able to get deep into those crowds. We were not brave enough for the mosh pit this time around again. But yeah, like you can just get in there. Solo concerts can be really fun. The only other concert I'm looking forward to now is out in May. A band that I'm really into, Cheekface, is doing a show, and they're like relatively close. It's gonna be like in the LA area, which isn't like a crazy drive for me. And I really want to catch them. You see, we touch grass, we get out. We are not neat living. But I will still put in 80 to 120 hours of Warframe in the span of 2 weeks. We just have poor time management. But we're not shut-ins. Let's go. I definitely can't do concerts. I don't like being right next to people unless I know them or family. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I don't like being next to people, but I like the experience of experiencing things with people. Is that weird? Because I'm not really like a big physical touch kind of guy, I feel. Yeah, we're coping on that time. Yeah, because I guarantee you, once I get off stream 11, 12 o'clock, right? Tonight, I'm gonna be on Warframe until fucking 2 or 3 a.m. again. It is the problem. But yeah, like, strangers for sure. Like, I don't know where they've been. And then I'm also probably like pretty self-conscious. I mean, I do a lot to make sure I'm not stinky. Like, I'll wear perfumes, put on like deodorant, make sure to take like proper hygiene habits, alright? But there's only so much you can do when you're moving around in a crowd and shit. So I'm always like very self-conscious about being, what's the word for it? Not disruptive, but like, where like you might be next to someone and think like, ew. I mean, personally, that's never happened to me, so I don't know why I worry about it, but it is something I think about. Because sometimes when I'm in that sweater in the middle of that crowd, you know, like, there's only so much that can be done. Yeah, at least it's not at anime cons. That's why you never smell bad. I try my best. And luckily, I don't know if I've ever had an experience with other people where I've been like, damn, bro, you stink. But that is one thing that I keep in mind, and I don't want to be that guy to someone. So like definitely towards the end of the concert, it's where it feels like the worst to be next to people. Cause like after all that moving around and like fucking like jumping and like playing with the band, you probably work up a sweat. And that's obviously gonna have some sort of effect. How does the men's scent smell like? I don't want to think about it. Yeah, I've been really on my like cologne game lately too. So we're like especially trying to get past it. Watermelon bee sniff the sniffer. Welcome to Levinsky's Orbital Factory. Would you like to browse our wares? Our workshop has been creating these traditional northern style ceramics for generations. Oh, kind of like in what was it? I always forget the name of the port city. Was it Ordis?
Next up, we have our music hour coming to you live.
The port city in Musei's home. Or am I just so Warframe brain? I'm thinking of Ordis. Musei Egret City Trails. This isn't the first time I've forgotten the name of the town or the city. Yeah, because she lived in... Yeah, it is Ordis? Okay, thank you. Cool. I do remember. It's just funny, it also shares a name with the character in Warframe, so it was like a little concerning. I thought I might have been playing too much. Our workshop has been creating these traditional northern style ceramics for generations now. They require the use of delicate techniques and have been received much praise over the years, a fact that we're very proud of. We also do some consignment sales and urban maintenance on behalf of certain arms companies. That they trust us with these duties reflects their faith in those aforementioned techniques we've mastered. Got any goodies?
Allow me to assist.
We buy the gifts. I don't want to buy gear. I want to make sure I have enough to buy anything I need. Oh, we probably have a lot of Sepith masks, don't we? That's pretty good.
Hope to see you again.
We'll come back for gear when it's needed.
Oh, not a bad choice at all. Evan really knows what he's doing as a current proprietor. No doubt I'll stumble across a quality find or two. Well, what do we have here? Your van, yes? We ran into each other a few times last...
Oh yeah, I remember him. We saw him in, Gosh, it's like, the further we get in trails, the harder time I have remembering the names of cities, the cities that we've run into. Because now I'm even blanking on, Elaine, where we did the fucking battle royale, Arashan. I remember running into him in Arashan. Yeah, Russian. Okay, cool. We ran into each other a few times last year. You're also a patron of our workshop, as I recall. Rebecca and Chris have been treating you well, I hope. Oh, that's right. Your children run Stanley's factory. No. Oh, he's their dad? We've been getting by, more or less. How about you, Filinkov? Still leaving the work to your kids so you can run off and play? In a manner of speaking. I was in the mood to scour for hidden gems in the north this time. Where that takes me is up to the winds. Oh, winds mention? Where's Gaius? Chat delays 15 seconds. Oh. Youch. Is that even with like the 2 times? Because I know we had a little bit of like a YouTube hiccup earlier in the stream. Guess the time since the time since we last met hasn't dulled that free spirit in you. Maybe rein it back a bit though. I bet Rebecca and Chris would appreciate it.
What would you like?
Don't look like he has anything for us. Oh, but we can start trading for stuff. Like the soldier's medal might be kind of nice. We'll get one.
Come again.
Don't know if I'm ever gonna use it though.
What would you like? Come again. What would you like?
Rare items. And we're done there.
Allow me to assist.
Let's get rid of all of the notifications.
Hope to see you again.
We're not done. What else does this guy have for me?
Allow me to assist. Hope to see
Is it
you
because
again.
I didn't go into modify
Allow me to
movements?
assist.
Oh, right. We haven't done any of this. Virgo. Where's the Obsidia Ray? Here, let's see. What do we need? Is Earthguard something I should worry about? Maybe just because we don't have Agnes with us anymore. And then Hydro Cannon, no. Maybe we'll do Chrono Drive. Give that to Katra. And then one more cast. One evade, one strike. One impede.
Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
And then upgrade. The big stuff for Van is definitely the quartz line, I think, right? It'd be nice if I could see the bonuses. Yeah, because Arc Feathers in the arts, we don't need to worry about that. And then anything down here is like pretty inconsequential, I feel. But we'll still do one.
Hope to see you again.
Shifting to that's a single element's new shard skill added.
You managed to add everything I believe you might need to know for now? Ooh, thank you, thank you. Oh, did you get a chance to like copy and paste the link in a chat? I want to see if that approved user thing actually functions. If you don't mind. Yeah, we'll throw impede down on here. How close are we to getting? I need to get Treasure Hunter. 3 win, 3 mirage. That's going to be a ways away. Yeah, we're not seeing that one.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill learned. New sharp skill learned.
Switching to maintenance mode. A new skill, I see.
Okay, that should be good. Alright, out of the store we go. On to the next one. Oh, hey, it's the detective. It's Nate. What's he doing here? Figure something out, let you see it soon. Well, look who it is. It might also be in the moderators channel. Oh, let me look at my dashboard. Because it might just be being held. Go to the stream. I'll mute myself. And community moderation. Yeah, that is so weird that links don't work. I want to be able to see everyone's links. Maybe up here? I see participants. Yeah, nothing. This is probably one of the reasons why Twitch has like a better live chat. Though I'm like pretty much never on Twitch. You're that detective. Hey, right? Nice to see you. Is he still like a fuckboy?
Right back at you, Judith. Fancy meeting you here. I guess those rumors about you being in town for a shoot were... Hold on a second! That doesn't explain what the rest of you were doing in Messeldom.
We're here on a work trip, same as you, I'd wager. Let me guess, tighten up after Armada's turning out to be more than just a year-end job? Boy, you really know how to hit the mark. I gotta tell you, rounding up every organization on their fringes is a slog. We've been making arrests ever since we arrived early last month. Worst of all, they've got six of us guys gramming up one room at the inn. It's like sleeping in a sardine can. He's going off on a venting session. Works for me. Let's see if we can get him to spill a few beans. The broad and Edith's best and brightest, huh? The brunt of the investigation must have been a breeze after that. Well, what can I say? This comes easy to me. But the police can't take all the credit. The Guild and the CID are in high gear on this too. Naturally, we've cleaned up all of Armada's stragglers. Same goes for any group they've so much as shaken hands with. So you can just focus on filming worry-free, Judith. That's good to hear. So in other words, they haven't found anything worth mentioning. If that's the case, why haven't you gone back to the capital yet? Well, we're talking about a pretty wide-reaching mafia here. There's still a few bits and bobs that need clearing up, like for the finer parts of their cash flow. But hey, that's just a tiny slice of it. We've got most of the rest on lock. That's what makes us the best and brightest. So I see. Guess that means people in the know about Armada's legacy are in short supply now. Oh, that gives us the gist of things. Hit us up if you get any info, Mr. Best and Brightest. Sure thing, leave it to me. Oh, wait a minute, why should I have to share information with you guys? Sure, took him long enough. Don't sweat the small stuff. He was excited to get gassed up, what can I say? A little bit of butter can go a long way. Whether it be a meal, or talking with people. We still got a lot to clear up regarding Armada's cash flows and affiliates, but they shouldn't have any stragglers left standing at this point. Anyways, keep us updated if you and your team come across any new intel. Armada's been cleaned out of last year, but we still have lingering concerns about any channels or hazardous goods theirs that may remain. Having a few officers from Edith here to help root them out has been real goddess sent. True peace will only come after we ensure that no one can misuse what the Mafia has left in its wake. Every crooked cop Armada had in their pockets has already been rounded up and placed behind bars. The Messelden police should have a smoother time conducting investigations and maintaining public safety from here on out. I'd like to believe our collaboration with the Edith PD is going to prove quite useful in that regard. Is that Butcher from The Boys? How's he talk again? Oh wait, nothing warms you up on a cold day like a nice hot cup of the hard stuff. But saunas are a close second. Long as you can get one or the other, what more could a guy want? He's got that like, drunk again by noon? You're a real piece of work, Butcher. Bother any of my other customers and I'll toss you out on the street. Dare even ask if you have a job right now. Hey, don't you worry, barkeep. I've got a gig lined up for tomorrow. Now quit being such a stiff. Day laborers like me got to take our fun when we can still get it. Northern alcohol kicks in quick. That's what makes it the best. This tavern's great too. Cheap prices, wide selection. Couldn't quit if I tried.
Alrighty.
And there's my very bad Billy Butcher impression, The Boys. Let's get our guys into the Marhian Garten now. Since we're setting up base here for 2 or 3 days, we can access the Marhian Garten from this terminal, right? Is that the dedicated MK terminal you equipped your truck with? You know, I've heard that Marhian Garten thing is pretty incredible. Honestly, I'd like to take a look myself. We can just go there? We can just go there?
Alright, time to start exploring the Marhian Garden. Should be able to gain access for extra members by having Mare make new profiles for the Zyphus. Do you mind, Mare Bear?
Yeah, I heard you. Sheesh, overload your hollows much? Though admittedly, I'm just as curious about this virtual space as the rest of you. I'll treat you this once, but don't get used to it.
And so the rest of the group was registered. Van then reached out to the other team and had them log in for an in-person rundown on the system.
Katra, Judith, long time no see.
Oh, so this is where they coincide with the routes. I think you found my Steam profile. I should put that up.
Yes. I guess it has been a while, huh?
Yeah, we have the same name on Steam, so.
Though I can't say I expected us to reunite in virtual reality.
My thoughts exactly. It's a bit of an odd feeling.
You've been busy getting ready for the school festival, right? Glad it hasn't taken the pep out of your step.
Yeah, it'd be like very, very easy to find me pretty much everywhere, I feel. I've put almost no regard into like hiding any of my identity, which is kind of wild.
Not enough about that. You two must be Swin and Nadia.
That's us. I know this is a lot to take in all at once, but it's nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about the Arkwright Solutions team too.
Let's see. On one side is the famous movie star Judith Lanster, and the other, that whiz kid who skipped a bunch of grades at Basel Institute. It's Ketra, right? I'ma just shorten that to QT. Anyone ever say how adorable you are? And don't even get me started on the way Judith fills a room. It's not like I don't trust S to be faithful, but I'd better start upping my riz just to be sure.
She said that too. Is that the second time she said it? Because I swear she said Riz before, right?
Upping your what? Can we stay on topic, please?
You two really are regular comedians. I'm not quite sold on the whole QT thing. But you both seem to be nice people. That's a relief considering our track record with the other members of the Gardens. Definitely. I've seen firsthand just how reliable they can be.
Okay, that's enough meet and greeting for now. Situation is pretty much how I explained it to you earlier. We need all the help we can get in here. Yours included, Elaine.
It'd be my pleasure. Renee is lending his aid, so I see no reason to withhold mine. Can't just sit on my hands, especially if there's any chance of this being related to the incident at the Capitol. Besides, I've got to stay in shape, both as Grimcat and as an actress. It'll be a lot on my plate, but that won't stop me. I'm impressed they managed to build a virtual space of this scale. Almost like an expansion of the battle simulator we used before. Almost said bubble because I was thinking of the reality bubble. Personally, I find this sort of thing fascinating, so feel free to call on me anytime. Guru bring Katra every time. Katra was like my fighter back in Daybreak 1. Hey you folks, jumping right into the Marhian Garten, huh?
Well, you didn't put in a formal request. Sounds like you were waiting for us, though. Was there something you needed to share?
Yeah, actually. Oh, wait, she has that, like, Kansai dialect, right? I don't know if I got anything for that. See, we finished analyzing those shard tokens y'all found on your last expedition. Turns out that they have a function that can parse and restore some of the data losses the Garten's going through right now.
Slow down a sec. I'm not really following here.
Let me dumb it down a little. The more tokens you collect, the more we can analyze the resources the Garten took in. Plus, it'll net you a whole bundle of rewards that can be used in both the real and virtual world. So no reason not to try it out, right? I mean, I already added the feature to Mare for you.
Boy, you worked fast. But yeah, get the gist of it now. May as well give it a whirl, I suppose.
So with the Marhian Garten, can we just like endlessly grind in here if we wanted? That's fucked up. Why would the game do that to me? The shard tokens found during your previous expeditions are items that can be used in the Mystic Cube analysis. The more you analyze a Mystic Cube, the wider the variety of items you can obtain. Select Mystic Cube and try it for yourself. Is this the gacha?
Okay, it's time for some fun!
Use the S tokens to obtain... It is the gacha! And orbs?
Let me show you what I'm made of!
Hold the A button to analyze a Mystic Cube. Mystic Cubes have a chance of turning a rare cube during analysis. The rarer the cube, the more separate items you gain to stand, and of course, it's also more likely that unique items will appear. So S tokens turn into gacha currency. I see.
There you have board detected. On to the next.
Damn. Okay. That's kind of fun.
Target analyzed. Not done
And there's
yet.
more of a incentive to hold on to a lot of skill tokens since you get a higher Sepith bonus.
It's reacting. We did it. On to the next. Board detected. Not done yet.
Yeah, adding on Steam's probably the best way for now. I'll be sure to collect that in a bit. Or actually, maybe I'll just do that right now real quick.
Not done yet.
Let me... Oh, you had the same profile picture as one of my friends. Yeah, you can go ahead and send it on Steam, and then I'll pin it and take a look at it as soon as we start going through Uta on Sunday. I do appreciate all the extra work though. It's gonna be really handy.
We did it. On to the next.
United Hair. So is this gonna be how we get all of our costumes in this game too? Kind of like Reverie.
We did it. On to the next. Board detected. On to the next.
Cool. Yeah, looks like we got it. Oh, big ultra rare cube. This is like a very silly gacha box.
We did it. Not done yet. It's reacting. There you have board detected. Not done yet.
Hey, I'm left wondering what monk attire could even mean.
On to the next!
I had no idea Steam did link preview. Oh, let me check that out.
Analyze. On to the next!
Oh yeah, neat. Oh, that's cool. That looks really good.
Target analyze. Not done yet. It's reactive. We did it! On to the next!
Would it be okay, to like pin that when we play like with the as well? And maybe like, let other people see the doc too? Because I'd love to make like live updates to it while we play. And then we can like always refer back to it.
You'll need some more tokens.
Yeah, we can get, can we get that UR luck?
I think
Almost. I mean, we got a lot from that though. Like, that feels like a lot of items. Data fragments. How many fragments do we need? That makes me think that I'm gonna need a lot of these. Looks like the analysis went off without a hitch. Oh, and by the by, about those skill stones you just got. Our finding shows that they can be used to beef up your individual crafts via Zypha. We put together a program to do the enhancing, so give it a whirl whenever you like.
Seriously? Wow. What are they thinking next?
What were we supposed to get out of all that again?
In short, they've discovered a means of improving our individual proficiency levels through combat ornament synchronization.
It might be worth taking a moment to verify how effective the process is. Enhancing crafts. Skill stones you obtained a moment ago can be used to increase the power and efficacy of your character crafts. Oh. Any crafts can be selected for enhancements, so you're free to improve your characters in whatever way you like. Damn, we got 11 Van shards? Can we get like a skill preview? So that's per turn. We can lower the CP cost a bit. I think lowered CP cost on the coin bullets is probably going to be pretty important. And we might just full send it on Vandalized Raid too, since we use our S-Craft pretty frequently.
Let's go!
And Anyas. We need a cheaper Jaburo guard.
Now I can be even more useful.
And then Elaine. I don't know if any of Elaine's moves really stuck out to me. Silvery Cross had like a pretty wide range.
I'll be even stronger.
And then how do we use the data? Yeah, and if we clear a Garten 3 times, then it looks like we get more shards. Oh, I might have fun with this. This could be something I do off stream after Metaphor. Whoopsie, almost forgot one teensy detail. I also made it so you can find shard tokens and portals via shard search, so give that a try too, you hear?
Portals? This is the first I'm hearing of those.
And I thought shard tokens were something we collected in virtual reality. Yeah, about that. We don't know if it's a bug with the Garten or the like, but they've been showing up as data fragments in the real world too. They can be used in the Garten just fine, so it'd be swell if you could gather as many of them as you can. This is kind of a concerning development. Yeah, isn't it? The Garten is like leaking into the real world. It's kind of something to worry about, no? Tell me about it. Honest to goodness, we don't entirely know what's going on either. As for the portals, there are these things called nodes around the Earth where orbital waves are mega concentrated. Our tech lets you reconfigure these hotspots into virtual routers made out of shards. Once you have one up and running, it can be used to get easy access to the Marchian Garten. No dedicated terminal required. Seeing is believing though, so I just sent you some info on a portal compatible location nearby. Just turn on your shard search and take a gander around.
Honestly, I'm still a little lost, but sure. We'll try it out when we get the chance.
So just randomly, there'll be ways to get into the garden. Larger the S token, the more S tokens you obtain. Sarge Church can access portals in the Martian Garten or Marhian Garten. I always say this. I always have to like remind the part of my brain to say Marhian instead of Marchin. Oh. So are there just these fucking crystals everywhere? That's not good. I'm out here about to get hit by cars because I'm too curious about grabbing these crystals.
It's fishing time.
Wait, fishing time? What do you mean? Oh. We love to fish! Oh. Okay, we've already gotten all the fish there. No need. You seem interesting. How's it go? Damn, Will Refantasio hit some hard times.
I don't give a damn if you're from Amada or All Father. This is my town, you hear? And where'd you put that whopper I fished up? It was bigger than a ship, for crying out loud.
Is this gentleman okay? He must be one of the homeless. The kind that's a little too far gone by the looks of it.
World's no longer stranger to this sort of thing. Let's just keep our noses to ourselves and stay out of trouble.
Indeed.
Will it eventually lead to some sort of cancer?
This place seems different from the rest of the town.
These are the back streets of Messeldom. I hear this place is kinda sketch.
Makes sense. Almada's old HQ is right around here after all.
What is this right here? Oh. So you can see them even when they're not there. Oh? I thought that was someone else. According to our intel, this should be Amada's old headquarters, but this isn't exactly what I was expecting. Oh, we did see the connection to Zect Arms before, right? Zect was being like mega sus.
Yeah, after the place got abandoned, it fell under police jurisdiction. Once Amada was out of the picture, they put the building up for auction, and another company snatched it up.
Some people just have too much money to throw around. They even did some remodeling by the looks of it. The sign up there says Zect Arms. Wait, didn't they show up in Arashin?
Oh, great. Those guys.
Yeah. They were always doing some sus-ass shit. To the public, they're an up-and-coming manufacturer, but dig deeper and crooked practices abound. Rumor has it they develop and produce illegal weaponry, distribute archaisms on the black market, and more. Dingo's notebook even mentions that they were suppliers to Almada.
They also have an axe to grind with Master Barkhorn. Didn't realize you'd been investigating him too, though, Katra.
Couldn't help myself after everything that happened. Still, to think they would buy up Almada's old property. It's definitely shady, but it's not like they were working directly under Almada.
Yeah, all their dealings aside, the company was founded outside of Calvard. On top of that, this building's been searched by the police several times over. Can't really see them leaving any traces of Almada behind.
Which probably means no legacy either. Oh well. Wanna try somewhere else? Yeah, let's.
Okay.
How do we get the costumes? There might be something later. Because I got a lot of shards for something for Van.
Next ship should be...
It's fishing time.
Let's
Different
do
fish?
this.
No. Red perch. How about here?
Got my hands full here.
Let's do this thing.
Nope. Yeah, as soon as we're good here, I'll probably start referring to a guide because they like to hide stuff. Like, what is the green thing over here? Oh, the board for Spriggan requests. Prize possession. About 9 years ago, I happened to lose a childhood treasure of mine here in Messeldom. I know the idea seems a little far-fetched, but I'm hoping it's still somewhere in the city. Would you be willing to help search for it? I'll be waiting for your answer at the chapel. Francisca? What if they make us fish for like a ring or something? Francesca, I'm here. I read your request.
Adios be with us.
So, this is where you were. Francesca, right? You're the one who put up the 4 Spriggan.
4 Spriggan? Then you must be...
The Spriggan, yeah, from Arkwright Solutions. We just happened to be in mess with them for some business. Anyways, not to jump the gun or anything, but can you fill us in on the details you request?
Of course, I'm so glad you're here. Let's discuss this where we won't disturb the others.
So, your request said you wanted us to look for something important to you. What would that be exactly?
Right, I suppose that's the best place to start. I'm looking for a music box, one with a little ballerina on top. And it's a crank that you can turn to play music. The ballerina will even spin as she's dancing. Or as if she's dancing. Oh, I've seen those before. They're so cute. I agree. It was incredibly dear to me when I was a little girl. You see, my father was a busy man, and because I didn't get to see him very often, he decided to have a gift made for me to remind me of his love.
Sounds like he cared for you a great deal.
Yes, he did. But unfortunately, there came a time when we had to depart from Messeldom.
I was told I had to fish for a ring in a river. I'm gonna say good luck with that.
Absolutely. I've never been fishing myself, so like, I can only imagine IRL, like, that's just not happening. I had no choice but to leave the music box behind. It's been on my mind ever since. I've always longed for the day I could come back and look for it. It's only now, 9 years later, that I finally became able to visit.
You're trying to find the music box while you're still in town.
Yes, of course. There's no guarantee that it's still here, but if there's even the slightest chance. Even if you can't find the music box itself, any information on where it might be would be more than enough. Does this sound like something you could help me with?
Well, I think I got the gist of your request at least. You had no choice but to leave it behind though. Sounds like something crazy must have happened.
Yeah, that does seem a little strange. It's not exactly hard to bring a music box with you. Yeah, still chasing the crow in SC. That's what it was kind of reminding me of when I talked about that. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. There's really nothing more I can say. I apologize. Well...
Listen, if there's stuff you feel you can't share, I get it. I mean, dealing with complicated matters is practically our whole business. But at the end of the day, you can't really expect us to head out on a search for some music box without having any info.
I didn't mean to... No, I'm just making more excuses. Hey, you didn't have to be so rude about it. Not like I don't get why you're skeptical, though. Is there a reason you can't ask the police or the bracers for help? I prefer not to complicate the situation, personally. I only want my music box back. I did think about trying to find it on my own, but I'm a bit hesitant to go wandering around town. Look, I really would like to help you out, but it's ultimately up to our leader here. What do you think, Van?
Let's see. He's got reservations about telling the truth, but it doesn't feel like it's because of life or death situation. Still, something's bugging me. Not that it stopped me before, per se. What to do?
Sure. We do every side quest here at Arkwright Solutions.
Alright, we'll take the case. You did go to all the trouble of putting out a 4 Spriggan. Plus, it might be nice to do some extra legwork while we're in town.
Thank you very much. Words can't explain how much this means to me.
So is there anything else you can tell us about this music box? Seriously, any info at all would be helpful.
Well, my memories can be a little bit hazy, but I'll try my best. As I mentioned, it's a music box with a little ballerina on top. I think it was made of ceramic? Yes, if I'm remembering correctly, I was told it came from a famous workshop here in Messeldom. We already talked to someone who could do that. That's the Quartz shop. Oh, you must mean the Orbital Factory across from the public bath. We haven't gone to the public bath.
Sounds like that should be a place we start asking around.
Well, let's get going then. Gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Let's get this party started.
Wait, if there's the bath, we must take it. Also, I didn't look to see if I had any gear for Katra and Judith. Do they have any accessories for me to put on? Oh, Katra with some glasses? You know what? Katra with some half-frame glasses? Half-frame glasses work really well for his face and eyes. If only it was like a different color. Oh, holy shit. Wait. That's kind of cool. That's sick. I feel like that goes with the Chrome headphones immediately. That might be all I put on him, though. We could give him a little hat. No one has fit the little hat yet. And how about Judith? Nothing. Everyone's gonna be four-eyed, except for Swin. And then there wasn't anything for, like, this, right? Yeah, I only have Shizuna and Anyas. Okay. Damn, wait a second. I didn't even mean to like put this one on first. I wanted to do this one, but like the red clear frames? Like she's already kind of bad. Like, but I think those glasses elevates it. Yeah, I think that's it. We can maybe like... I don't know if there's any like hairpins I would want. Wait, maybe that hairpin really works, but... Damn, wait, the hairpin? Nah, that's good. Everyone's four eyes. I'm sorry, glasses are just so versatile. We're a glasses believer. I need to get glasses for my model. Yeah, I need to talk to my artist. I want to get some glasses for my model. That would be really cool. Like if I could get some shades like these oval shades, that'd be sick. Like maybe like slightly below the eyes. Some real like Gojo shit from JJK.
This next one is a highly requested number.
Got a question for you.
Oh, speaking of Gojo, y'all see that they added Spike and Faye into Fortnite? A music box at the ballerina. Again, huh? Still want a bunny suit for some of the characters. I think we can get bunny suits for the characters later after we do some more of the Martian Garten. That's an interesting reaction. You know something? Funny enough, I happened to come across the old paperwork on it recently, so yes, I do. Well, certainly makes things easier. Let's start with the simple stuff then. I'm guessing it was your shop that made the music box. That's right. It was actually crafted by my grandfather, but the request for it was made roughly a decade ago. That order slip mentioned it was a present for the customer's daughter, who wanted to be a ballerina. Money didn't seem to be an issue for the man who ordered it, though. I imagine he must have been a real up-and-comer. That's why my grandfather felt so much pressure to make it perfect. He poured all of his know-how into that thing. I don't think there was a single piece he was more proud of. Huh. Sounds like this is more of a luxury item than I thought. It really is. And considering the last time I looked at it, I imagine it's still appraised at 100,000 mira. This craftsmanship was like no other. Wait, you've seen it before? Yeah! Catcher looks so good with these glasses. Yep, just last month actually. I'm not sure if you'll be pleased to hear this or not. Good. Excellent. Bunny suit will be ours to view. Yo, he's fiending! He's gooning! Wait. An antique dealer brought it in. He wanted me to refurbish some parts of the doll that fell off. Talk about a coincidence. Only realized it was my grandfather's work when I noticed his signature on the back. That's what got me digging through our old documents in the first place. Yeah, you see, when it comes to cosmetics for me in game, a lot of the times, at least on first playthrough for sure, I feel like I can't do goofy outfits, like bunny suits and all that, at least for the first playthrough. I take like my first playthrough through a lot of games very, very seriously. So like, I don't want to be like taken out of it because like, I don't know, Van's running around in a Mishi suit. That's what got me digging around through the old documents in the first place. Anyways, your best bet is probably going to be that antique dealer. No telling if he's still got the music box though. Right, if the repair was last month, he may have already sold it. I suppose we should at least try to find him though. You know we'll be gooning. Yeah. You know if the guy's still in your, the guy's still in the area? Well, I've seen him around, sure. I'd be careful if I were you. He's not exactly known for being the reputable type. Are we gonna fight him for the ballerina statue? Word is that he buys some of his goods through the black market. I've even heard that he has dealings over in that underground club in the back streets. Black market's good, huh? Black market goods, huh? That doesn't sound great. Oh, it's the only lead we've got right now. Come on, let's head to the club. Thanks for the info, Ivan. Yeah, when the plot becomes serious and Van's wearing the Mishi suit. Like, hold on. You know what, just for the... No, I won't. I can't. Can I? Nah, like if I saw this running at me, like this Mishi's fucking terrifying. The walk cycle for this Mishi, which in turn for Van.
I'm really looking forward to
this theater plays
Nah,
all kinds
I was
of
a little
movies,
kid.
including independent films.
Oh, really? Then movie fans must be in love with this place.
They do hold one of the film festivals here. It tracks that they'd want to appeal to film buffs.
I feel like this might make Tio cry. Or be very, very mad.
Not this way.
How could they do this to Mishi? Because like the Mishi costume in Reverie was like really good. Like the Cold Steel games, like the Mishis, were fine. What happened? I mean, it's silly, so it's not bad, but that's not my Mishi! Oh, right. Was there a hot spring? I must walk past that. Because they said there was somewhere to take a bath.
Don't worry, guys. This bathhouse does, in fact, come complete with a sweet, sweet sauna.
So, you looked into that before coming here, huh? Why am I not surprised?
Oh, you're from out of town, aren't you? Any and all travelers are more than welcome to bathe here. Why don't you take this chance to experience our authentic loilies? Loilies are a type of sauna developed in Remferia, Northumbria, as I recall. I suppose it's no surprise there'd be one in the northern port town. Yeah, real deal's really something. Once you've tried one, it sticks with you for life. First, you hit yourself with something called a Vita to improve your circulation. Then the aromatic herbs get added into... Okay, let's stop you before you launch into another rambling session. My, but aren't you a knowledgeable young man? Feel free to drop by whenever you get a chance. Our loilies will satisfy the pickiest of connoisseurs. Even those born and raised on them agree. I want to see Reen go to Aloyli and Kai. We will be there.
Would you like to use the bath?
Come on in and warm yourself up. Just 500 mira.
Whoa,
This
whoa,
is
Van!
perfect.
We can see under that.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
It's so nice and warm in here.
Mm-hmm.
That sure perked me up.
Come see us again.
Nothing like a good hot bath.
Okay, now that we've done that, let's go back. So, antique dealer.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Anything turn up on your end? Not yet. Where the hell is that damn brat? There's lookouts posted at every way in or out of the city. He's got no place to run. We'll find him if we have to turn over every last rock in the street. Someone's coming. You know the drill.
Someone gonna get jumped in front of us? What's up with those two? Sounds like they're in the middle of a manhunt.
It smells off about this. Let's just focus on our investigation for now. We still need to get a handle on the situation and mess with them.
We're just gonna let someone get jumped?
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Looks like someone doodled. Wait, no. This is called graffiti art, isn't it?
Holy moly! Whoever did this has got talent.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is better than most graffiti I've seen. Like, I see shit like this everywhere. If this was on the street, damn. Romeo?
Huh. What sort of business could you possibly have with me, strangers? You tourists who took a wrong turn, or are you customers looking to buy some gummies? Don't get all tense. I'm just a small business owner. The people bring the demand and I bring the supply. That's all.
Is this Tin Man talking about what I think he is? Yep, he deals in illegal substances. People say Messodom was a breeding ground for this kind of thing even before the Mafia moved in. Looks like that hasn't changed.
Damn, think they would have wised up after everything that went down with Armada. And to top it off, he's using candy as a street name. Gummies. Makes me sick to my stomach.
That's the part that gets you? Oh, you know what? That's fucking fair. I was about to say, like, not that I have partaked ever. I still haven't. I'm not planning on it. But if there was one way I would partake in any sort of substance, it would definitely be in like an edible form. Just saying. Like, if push come to shove, I would take something like that. That would be my preferred method, but I would not.
My gummies come in different types to suit each of the customer's needs. You looking to get high as a kite or slow down and veg out? Just let a guy know and I'll share my recs.
It's like, it'd be like eating my vitamin gummies, you know? Patricia? Last night's client was a bust. Guess there's more and better where he came from, though. Still, the people who visit our club have really gone down in quality lately. Well, whatever. I'll keep turning tricks on my own terms. No more, no less. Oh? Another strip club? Yeah, coffee's a good enough substance for me. Yeah, fuck me up on caffeine. I will. Tell you what, I'll finish the coffee on my desk right here at 10 p.m. Yeah, honestly, I've seen what that shit can do to people. And that is more than enough deterrence for me to like not fuck around. We are straight edge life. Yo, there's no music playing. Where's the music? This is a sad club. Just one guy and one dancer? This is not the same club from the underground. Or fuck no, it was it Tharbad? This isn't your everyday establishment. Maybe not, but places like these are a surefire bet for the underworld intel.
About the size of it. Would you rather wait outside, kiddo?
There's no need to coddle me.
It's only middle of the day. We might as well take, it's only the middle of the day, so we'll just take 3 mocktails.
Right away, sir. Didn't realize bars even offered bars even alcohol. Fuck. I didn't realize bars even offered non-alcoholic drinks. You know. Oh, right. No, okay, you're right. We're in the fucking middle of the day. No, the guy that's at the club right now is a real freak. Nah, sometimes you have to make time. Maybe this is the only time he's got enough time to come to one of these clubs, you know? Might work the night shift. Yeah, and to my knowledge, at least in my area, clubs like these usually don't tend to have alcoholic drinks, specifically because like people will act up. So like it makes total sense for clubs to have like non-alcoholic, like specifically for that reason.
Depends on the joint, but it's not too uncommon while it still lights out.
Hey, this is pretty tasty. Just right for an afternoon pick-me-up. I have to agree.
Got some killer skills, barkeep.
Very flattering, sir.
Not just talking cocktails, by the way. It's hard to tell by looks alone, but you're packing a lot of muscle under that uniform.
He's got one of them sleeper builds, as they say.
Also notice the glances you sneak at the door and customers. There's more vigilance than a typical bartender needs. My take's that you double as this club's bouncer.
I'm lost for words.
Are you perhaps involved in some form of detective work? One way to put it. You wouldn't happen to be an ex-Jaeger called Robson, would you? Heard your story from Dingo.
You were acquainted with him. Yeah, definitely. Plus the way they have more security than you'd think. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, some people can't think straight in the presence. That was a telling response. So you knew each other too?
Yes, as you presumed, I'm Robson. Dingo has done much for me in the past. A shame what became of him. So you already heard the news.
Even now, I struggle to believe it. Since you were a close friend of his, it would be my pleasure to accommodate you in whatever way I can. That being said, I would advise you not bring his name up in front of the owner. Did something happen between them?
In a sense, you see. Our club's highest earner used to be a hostess by the name of Mistress.
That's the lady from the Blackley district.
Mistress, huh? I know she and Dingo got acquainted when he was a Messalem. But it sounds like there's more to the story.
I can't discuss this too openly, but at the time, Mistress was being blackmailed into doing the owner's bidding. Dingo was the one who pulled every trick in the book to secure her freedom. It would seem the owner harbors a grudge over it to this day.
Damn, hell of a history.
What brings your investigation here, if I may ask? I'll be happy to answer any questions you have to the best of my abilities, Mr.
You can call me Van. I'm Spriggan from the capital.
Huh, the one from the rumors.
I'm here to mess with them to find something. We're out doing a little info gathering. Have you noticed any sketchy developments here lately? Particularly in relation to Almada.
The police were scouring this place as part of their own investigation not too long ago. But as far as I'm aware, they didn't discover anything of note. In truth, however, the owner has worked with Almada on numerous past occasions. Yeah. Hence the whole Dingo, yeah, makes sense. Was only ever to line his own pockets, however, so he's likely ignorant of their inner workings. Even if he weren't, he's crafty enough to keep the police from delving into him too deeply. So he actually gave him the slip?
Sounds like interrogating him wouldn't get us much of anywhere then.
There are many others in the town that are also connected to Almada in some shape or form. In most cases, however, it was that they were either threatened or exploited.
The only people who truly know what went on in Armada would be those who worked directly under them. The way I understand it, each and every member was arrested at the end of last year. That is the extent of my knowledge. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Not at all. I guess there's a much better grasp on things. Yeah, you definitely saved us some trouble down the road. It pleases me to hear. We'll hit you up again if we need anything else. Heck, even if we don't, we might just stop by for some more drinks. I'll save you a spot at the counter.
They should have been playing some music in here. It's kind of sad. Like, if they changed up the song in here, this might be a decent club. Like, hold up. Let's do a club review. Walk in. Okay, you got your attendant. Good. I think the placement here is nice. I don't think the placement of these stairs in comparison to where the bar starts is good, though. That is a workplace injury waiting to happen. The seating area. Kinda bad. Though not too bad. They probably don't expect to serve any food here. But I guess this is fine. And this is probably what, like this is probably the, what do they call it? The, like, VIP rooms?
Well now, is that a new customer I see? Takes a discerning eye to step into our club. No need to be tense. Release your inhibitions and carouse away. You seek entertainment of a more titillating nature, no?
This must be the owner that bartender was talking about. He seems to be a cheerful guy at first glance.
Yeah, gives off a whiff of something unsavory, though. At the very least, he was involved with Armada, and it doesn't show on his face one bit. Keep your guard up around him. Our pole dancing performances over there have become quite popular. Frankly, I only added them as a way to fill the void my biggest earning hostess left upon her departure.
Oh! He's the owner.
They're paying off much faster than I anticipated, however. The mirror-making business never grows dull.
Yeah, this is kind of like a weird... This is a weird pole dancing club. I don't know if it works this way, but in the, like, 2 or 3 clubs that I've been in the presence of, and this is, speaking of, like, I've been to some clubs to shoot some video, because some of the films I've been to have rented out strip clubs. So I think you generally want your seating arrangements to be near the stage, particularly because that's the way you, like, the dancers get their tips. So, like, yeah, this is a very poor club to begin with. Should be a minimum multiple stages to track multiple different areas. Gain more money for each dancer. Exactly. So, like, I don't think either this isn't a tipping arrangement kind of club, or this is just a very bad club. Because, yeah, you got this workplace hazard waiting to happen. The seating is way too far from the stage. Only 1 pole? There's probably not too much you can do here. They could do better. Mr. Steve? I'm not happy with your establishment. Alright, what's up, Tiffany? You know something? Wait, why can I bring this up with Tiffany? What connection does she have to the ballerina, like, thing? I would never think to just, like, randomly ask her. Never seen a JP club, so I don't know what those look like. Yeah, I wouldn't know either. I only ever stepped into bars, JP. Oh, but I do remember a scene in, I think it was Kiwami 1 from Yakuza, and they had Majima pole dancing. Yeah, they had a better club there too. It was smaller, more dingy looking, but it was a better arrangement. Like, they had seats all around the stage. Yo, I'm out here just flaming the Barracuda. This club sucks. I'm sorry, Mr. Steve. You gotta lock in. You're not making as much money as you could be.
Got a question for you.
Yeah, this is closer to a cabaret. Unless you're talking to the one in Kiwami, in which case, I think that one was a strip club. Because it didn't have any, like, cabaret booths. Yeah, because there was one moment in the Majima Everywhere system where Majima put on the Gorumi outfit, and then, like, you run into him as Kiryu in the strip club, and then he's like, yo, what the fuck? And then Majima then throws down.
Normally this wouldn't be that big of a deal. I've got a feeling the owner won't take too kindly to us asking a lot of questions. Might be easier to see if any other dancers know something. Excuse me, miss.
Oh, got a tip from you, mister? Feel free to put it anywhere you want.
What? What?
That's not what we're here for. If possible, we'd like to ask you something. Gotcha might act like he's all grown up, but he's still just a kid, huh? He's still just a kid, huh? Gotcha explained that they were looking for an antique dealer. Oh, you're looking for that guy, are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's here today.
Good, sounds like we're in luck.
But where is he? I haven't seen anyone matching his description so far.
Hey, a guy just walked out of the bathroom.
Yep, that's him. He probably got some business with the owner today. Stop by to sell his wares here every now and then. He uses this place as a sort of hunting ground. Find suckers who are into buying old junk, then pull them into another room for a sales pitch. So yeah, he's a little shady, but he's also a great tipper, and that makes him okay in my book. I see. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Alright then, see what the guy's got to say.
Wait, what does she have to say though? The antique dealer you're looking for is at the bar. If you got business with him, just go right over there and say so. Yeah, no more.
Excuse me, Mr. Secondhand Dealer. How was the bathroom?
Hot. Feeling a mite peckish now. Might as well order some snacks to go along with my drink.
Let me ask you something.
Huh, a music box with a ballerina on top. Damn, I finally get it off my hands and now someone takes an interest? You sold it.
Yep, gave it to the new owner a few days ago. Sorry, pal. I was afraid of that. I figured it wouldn't be so simple. I figured it wouldn't be so simple.
I'm telling us he sold it to? The original owner's looking for it.
The original owner, huh? Eesh, I don't want nothing more to do with that mess.
It was some old lady. Pretty sure I saw her wandering around over by the dock this morning.
I think she was wearing a yellow scarf.
Thanks for the tip. By the way, what did you mean by get it off my hands? From what I heard, the former owner of the Orbital Factory put a whole lot of effort into that thing. Old man was pretty famous at the trade, wasn't he? Kind of expected people to be banging down your door for it.
Yeah, well, I thought the same thing. Hell, that's even why I bought it in the first place. I even brought it down to the club to try to sell it to somebody who might be into antiques. Only thing is, every one of them told me that music box comes with a lot of baggage. Baggage? What do you mean by that?
Sorry, lady, but if I tell you, I'll be wrapped up in it myself.
Anyways, to make a long story short, I couldn't sell it to some sleazebag. Figured I'd just target your average Joe instead. And that's how I finally managed to get rid of it. Not sure how I feel about you selling something with a sketchy history to the general public. Anyways, we should try and find that old lady and see what she has to tell us.
Yeah, if we're lucky, we might be willing to make a trade.
Sounds like a plan. He said she was over by the dock, so let's take a look. Do you have something to sell for me, Mr. Robson?
May I help you?
Dark bisque? Ooh, a bisque sounds really, really good. A lemon sour, non-alcoholic, and whiskey bonbons.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm curious about this guy's story. I was walking away, but what is he doing here? There's one dancer. Oh, he's drunk. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Show us more of the goods, baby. And here they saved the best girl for the middle of the day. Dumping work so I could come here instead was the right call. I do like her hair.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Barker Gallico. So close to Gallica. I miss her. We might see her on Friday. Oh, ain't seen your face around here, buddy. Just passing through town. I see you got a lady friend with you right now. How about you give her the slip later and swing back this way? There's a real nice place I can get you into. Got your manly urges, don't you? No shame in that. Gonna have to pass. Why don't you go solicit someone who actually has time to waste? Aw, come on. No need to be like that. Oh, now, hold your tick. Your lady friend there. She looks just like that famous actress. No, wait. You actually are her, ain't ya? You know, I'm also scouting for young women looking to, shall we say, market themselves. We can work something out if you like. No. I don't like. Jeez, clearly no one's ever taught this creep how to treat a lady. He knew it was a lost cause, yet went for it anyways. This is a Barker who's never known fear. You know what? That's ballsy, Gallico. Respect, but... Well, if you ever change your mind, come find me, and I'll get you into one of the best clubs in town. Me, I've got no qualms of playing the long game. It goes for both for pulling in customers and getting new gals on the roster. So what are these two? Did they get robbed? Oh, Coconut and Cronin. They're from Edith. It's the writer and editor duo. What in the? You never mentioned that this research trip would take us halfway across the country. I was only hoping to push back my next take it easy and go cafe hopping. Cronin, you numbskull, you sloppy, thoughtless ogre. But you're the one who said you wanted to travel around gathering material. If this isn't working out, though, I can always take you back to Edith to work on that draft. Wait, hold that thought. I think I just had a breakthrough. I knew you would, Miss Coconut. That settles it. Let the field work continue. Sketchy place to get field work done. Things always end up like this whenever Cronin's involved. I'll admit, though, even this is preferable to the agony of artist/writer's block. There must be somewhere in town where I can laze about. Didn't realize how crime-infested Messeldum's back alleys were. Still, Miss Coconut and her work are depending on me. I'll keep her safe, come what may. I swear it on my life as her editor. That's dedication to the job, or he's locked in? She's like Haku, yeah. A little bit. I feel like Haku's comes from a yearning for being lazy, right? Whereas she sounds like it's more like a, fuck, I can't think of what to do. So in turn, I will laze about.
Just as lovely in winter, isn't it?
That's the right idea, though. When you have like writer's block and stuff, you do need to just go out and do shit. Writer's block, creativity block, the best thing you can do for yourself, rather than pounding your head at it for sure, is just going out and touching grass. Get life experience. Life experience is so crucial to being interesting and doing interesting things. Get out of your comfort zone type beat, you know? Not to say that I'm interesting at all, because I maybe don't get out as much as I should. But from the people that I know that are interesting, they pretty much all touch grass, you know?
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot. Got a question for you.
Oh, a music box with a ballerina. Why, yes, I actually just purchased something like that the other day. That's my phrase that post not clarity. Looks like we were on the right track. The music box brought back a fond memory of mine. I was so moved when I saw it, I thought surely Eidos must be guiding my hand.
You said it brought back a fond memory. Well, you see, I used to teach ballet several years ago. I suppose it's been over a decade by now. One day a little girl I used to teach brought in that exact music box. She said her father had given it to her and that it was her prized possession. Oh, you should have seen the glow on her face. We need to link them up. I was a bit surprised by how lavish it was, but just seeing her enthusiasm was enough to make me smile. How lavish? Oh. Unfortunately, a lot happened after that. Her family was separated, and everything in their home was auctioned off. When I saw it, I could hardly believe something so dear to her had been sold along with everything else. Oh. A decade ago? Family separated and auctioned off? She must have been with the family that existed before Armada, huh? Because Armada came in and took over Messeldem's crime network. She might be the daughter of the old crime boss. When I saw it, I could hardly believe something so dear to her had been sold along with everything else. I thought, why not buy it for myself in case I get a chance to return it? Her family was separated. I wonder what happened. Oh, wait a minute. The girl you're talking about must be... Yes, there's no doubt about it. The student of yours happen to be named Francesca? How did you know? I think I'm getting a clear picture here. Dan told the elderly woman about the request made by Francesca. Goodness, what a wonderful coincidence. It seems Idios really was calling me to buy that music box. My house isn't very far from here. Let me go and get it for you all. Be great. Sorry again for the trouble. You'd rather not make the walk by yourself. We don't mind tagging along. Van and the others helped the old lady back to her house to retrieve the music box. After the group headed to the chapel together to see Francesca. Oh, my old ballet teacher. I thought I'd never see you again. It's been far too long. I missed you so much. If no one else, I always hoped I'd at least get to see you again someday. I felt the same. Though it may be little more than happenstance, I'm so very pleased to see you again. My, look at how you've grown. You've become such a fine young lady. I see you're still just as quick to you're just as quick to tears as when you were little, however. Oh, you... A reunion after 9 long years. I'm getting a little misty myself. She must be overjoyed. Sorry to interrupt your get-together, ladies. But I've got the music box you were looking for right here. Mind checking to make sure we have the right one? Oh, I'm sorry. I was so wrapped up in the moment. Let me take a look. Can't say I recognize the tune. Yes, that's it. That's the one my father gave me. It's beautiful. I can tell your dad really cared about making you happy. The melody's rather nice as well. The crate turns just fine, so there's no need to worry about the inner mechanisms being broken. It's a relief. I can't tell you how much it means for me to have this back. And to think you even brought my old teacher along. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. Thank you all so much for what you've done. No thanks needed beyond the fee for our services. You know, I actually thought the music box might have been that other thing that you were looking for. But I didn't catch a single whiff of anything fishy, so I guess not. Yeah, what's Van on? I don't... Yeah. Huh? You thought it was related to Almada? What in the world made you think that? It was just a nice gift from her father. No, Van's right. The way she didn't want to disclose any of it, she could have been linked to Almada, especially with all the police presence. Francesca, Okay, ma'am. We're just fixers who happen to have had a few run-ins with Almada in the past. It wasn't until we were in the middle of investigating that I started to realize what was actually going on. I see. So you figured it all out already. To be honest, having to keep it from you was just starting to eat me up inside. Okay, I'd like to explain. Yeah, I'm still a little clueless over here, so that'd be great. Yo, we caught on faster than Judith? She's not Almada, right? I'm pretty sure she's the old crime family that used to exist in Messeldem. Because they talked about how, Almada took over the old crime network in Messeldem and then made it their own. And this sounds like them, maybe?
Several years ago, my father was the most powerful man in Messeldum's criminal underworld. His name was Enrique. Oh, Enrique! Right! Amada's former boss. I forget, was it Van who had some history with Enrique, or am I thinking of someone else? Or am I thinking of when Dingo had connections with Enrique? I know it was either Van or Dingo, right? I feel like it's been ages since I thought about it. Enrique, why does that name sound so familiar? I think it was written in Dingo's notes. I see. So your father had the music box made. Well, yeah, that explains it for me. Your father had a music box made for you over a decade ago. Right, okay, so Van was with Almada. Dingo was with Enrique. And years later, Dantes took over Almada. I suppose all this took place while your dad was still at the top of the underworld then. To be honest, the rumors I've heard about him aren't great. You're right, my father did many horrible things while he was with Almada. He used to be a traitor, but his craftiness got the better of him. That eventually led to his takeover of the Mafia. These days, he'd be considered a bit player in the grand scheme of things, but there was a time when he was feared even outside the city. However, my mother and I only ever knew him as a kind and gentle soul. Just like what he did for me with the music box. All he ever wanted for us was to be happy. Well, people aren't always what you see on the surface, that's for sure. Yes, even so, the people of this town hold his name in contempt. To this day, there are so many who carry a grudge against him. I was scared for what they might do if they found out who I was. And that's why he didn't want to ask anyone else for help, right? Yes. Hold on. We read something in the notes a while back. It said that all of Enrique's family and connections were killed. The truth of the matter is Francesca was the only one who survived. 9 years ago, my parents risked their lives to help me escape. However, in a town completely under Almada's control, there was nowhere else for me to go. That's when an informant came to say, Dingo. He told me it was the least he could do to make amends for selling info to Dantes. Hey, that sounds like... Dingo. Yeah, must have been him. Only somebody Dantes thought highly of could have gotten her out alive. I suppose that makes sense. Wait, you know Dingo? Yeah, he was working in Edith as a reporter for a while. Still did informant work on the side though. Me being a Spriggan, it made sense for us to do business, but in some ways he was also kind of like an older brother. This has been an incredible day of coincidences. I owe him a debt of gratitude as well. You see, several days after that tragedy befell our family, Dingo appeared to me once more to say Francesca wanted me to tell you something. He wanted me to know that she was safe, but warned me to act as though she were dead. Ever since then, I've kept Francesca in my heart. I can only pray that we might meet again someday. See, makes sense. Makes this reunion all the sweeter, huh? Is it possible that Dingo's still in the capital? I've always hoped I'd be able to find him someday. He introduced me to a family that took me in as a foster child. If not for his connections, I might have never had a family to begin with. Unfortunately, searching for him while Amada was still around was too dangerous. I've always regretted not being able to tell him how grateful I was. Well... What's wrong? Thing is, Dingo passed away. Happened last year while he was trying to follow up on Almada. In the end, it's because of the information he left us that we were able to fight back against Dantes. Oh dear. The guy was one hell of a reporter, that's for sure. Even helped me out sometimes too. A lot of what I know is through hearsay, but he seemed like a really great guy. I remember he saved Marielle when a politician targeted her for digging into his affairs. Yeah, he's the kind of guy who was always one step ahead of everyone else. So flawless, you almost hated him for it. And he cared about other people to a fault. No matter what happened, you always knew you could count on him. Based on what he did for you, I'd guess he'd always been like that. Yes, even though he tried to feign disinterest, I could tell he was a gentle soul. But why? Why did it have to happen to someone like him? I lost everything because of Almada, and now Dingo too? I never even got to thank him. Oh, Francesca. I know it hurts, dear. Everything will be alright. Wherever he may be now, I'm sure he knows how you feel. I mean, we know how he felt, right? We are an extension of Dingo. He would have been happy for you. That you made it this far. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so emotional. I'm sure he meant a lot more to you than he did to me.
Got nothing to apologize for. Good to know there's one more person out there who misses him just as much as we do.
I'm glad I finally found the courage to come to mess with him. I've gotten back so much of what I lost, irreplaceable things. And it's thanks to all of you. And despite knowing that Dingo's gone now, even if I can't thank him in person, the least I can do is continue to live my life looking forward.
Sounds like a good plan. Sure that's what he would have wanted for you too.
That was certainly unexpected. Yeah, I'm glad we decided to take on her case though.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
You know, I watch a lot of video essays. And there's this one really, really good video essay that this sub-story made me think of. Let me see if I can drag it from like the depths of hell and find it. It was like a video essay about Yakuza and how they humanize criminals. Yeah, Crime and Humanity. I think this is the one. I'm just gonna post it because I really like it. Yeah, like, it's like sub-stories like this where it's kind of neat that they like humanize even like the criminals that exist in like the background story, like the background lore. It's like, not only was like the guy who ran Almada, Enrique, like kind of like a shitty dude at the front, but like he had stuff he cared about too, you know? And it's stuff like that that like I really appreciate with games like Trails. How they like make characters deeper than their like surface level, like their surface level like wants and needs, you know? So it's like, damn. Good stuff. Okay, what else do we have to look at? So there is the one more spot on the staircase here. Let me... God, we're so bad at saving now. I haven't made a single save all game. Okay. Yeah, that's 3 hours and no saves.
I'm really looking forward.
Can we watch a movie?
Thank you for your visit today.
Oh, Miss Lanster. Thank you again for taking the time out of your busy schedule to give me an autograph. I'll treasure it with my life. Now, thank you for supporting me. It's always a pleasure to make a fan's day.
Good one. You really know how to please your adoring public.
The fact that she was even willing to indulge an admirer like me is just incredible. At first, I was only hoping to sneak a peek at the filming location during my lunch break. Anything more would just be a bother. But then, figuring there was nothing to lose, I asked her to sign something for me in between takes. Imagine my shock when she said yes. Don't mention it. Indulging admirers is all part of the actress's job. I'll stop by the theater again once the shoot and my personal business are out of the way. See you then. Wow, Judith's popularity is as strong as ever. The secret probably lies in the way she interacts with her fan base. Yeah, Judith really knows how to talk to people. And then when you like actually talk to her, she's just like, she's just fumbling all the time. Alright, so we'll make one more save here. And I'll look at the movies.
Welcome.
What's playing? Robin, the Lady Justice, Pawn the Crop Muncher, and Shade. This is something I think we probably are gonna have to look at the guide for. Just to see if there's like a more optimal movie I should be watching at this point in time, you know? Control F movie film. Daybreak 2 walkthrough. Oh, here we go. Okay, it doesn't look like there's like a noted optimal one in this guide. So I will choose what sounds interesting to me. This sounds like a kid's movie. Jade maybe sounds like it takes itself very seriously. Lady of Justice sounds like a good time. Will you be watching with anyone else? Can we watch with two people?
Thank you for your visit today.
That's 3 tickets to Robin, Lady of Justice, which comes out to 600 mirror total.
Screen 1 will soon begin.
Dan headed into the theater with his company of choice, having decided to watch a movie during their work break. Long work break. Robin, a rookie lawyer. Wait, I just saw a message from one of my buddies on Discord. Okay, I don't know if any of y'all are on Instagram, but there was something up today on Instagram. I got lucky. My reels aren't chalked, but like apparently for people who use Instagram, their like Instagram reels today was like super duper unhinged. We're talking like watching people die in like fights and shit. Like real morbid stuff. We're talking like live leaks level, right? If you use Instagram, be careful. I got lucky. So when I go on my runs, when I'm like, just like not paying attention and just running, I'll just scroll through my phone, like pretty casually. And luckily I didn't see anything. But my buddy just messaged me like, yeah, I saw some stuff on the mobile version of Instagram. I for sure didn't need to see some of those reels. Yo, be careful out there. Okay. Robin, a rookie lawyer with a burning sense of justice, is embroiled in a case regarding the attempted murder of a homeless man. The defendant is a high school student named Eric, who was arrested on suspicion of assaulting the man with a steel pipe. Pipe mentioned? He professes his innocence, however claiming he was knocked unconscious when he stumbled upon the scene of the crime. Eric also testifies that he clearly remembers the face of his assailant. His name is Virgil? Who just so happens to be a major witness for the prosecution and an heir to the large local business. The rumor mill paints Virgil as a man with a violent streak, but he has thus far eluded the eye of the law due to his father's influence. In this case, his father applies pressure to the local authorities in the prosecutor's office to give Virgil's testimony precedence in court. He also throws his weight around with the other parties involved, including the law firm Robin works for, though this does little to deter her. Unwilling to let this mockery of justice go on any further, she makes her final stand in the courtroom. Very judgment-coded.
As you can see, my client wasn't captured on the security cameras until after Virgil had arrived at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I'm calling the veracity of Virgil's statement into question. I don't believe he arrived in the nick of time to stop the attack. Furthermore, his claim about prying the pipe out of my client's hand strikes me as odd, considering his fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the weapon. In light of these contradictions, I think we can safely conclude Virgil's testimony is a sham.
Don't just sit there, Father. Do something! Stop her from spewing this nonsense!
I never thought such vital evidence would come out in the final hearing.
No, that's crazy to say.
This is clearly a stall tactic on the part of the defense. It's time we brought this farce of a trial to an...
Objection overruled. This evidence sheds new light on the case. The trial will proceed. I do not want to leave even a single stone unturned. Not at this juncture.
Oh, objection?
The little lawyer's ruining everything. Damn her.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. You believed in me, even when no one else would. But if this all goes south, won't you be in danger?
I'll be all right. Trust me. I'm not backing down until we get that not guilty verdict. People with power and wealth are not above the law. I swear on my badge, I will not allow them to taint our legal system.
I needed to get a picture of Judith pointing. We can use that for thumbnails. Yeah, is that Judith, right? Yeah, I was getting big Ace Attorney from that. The portrayal of a victim suffering from false accusations from people in positions of power was, unfortunately, very true to life. The film may have ended with Eric's acquittal, but in the real world, many people in his position are wrongfully convicted. All the more reason why we need lawyers who will seek out the truth, and also expose the people who try to suppress it. Though I get that that's easier said than done. That's why conducting proper forensic investigations is so important. As a researcher myself, I want to do what I can to improve that kind of technology. Watching that makes me remember how stressed I was during filming. I had to reread the script over and over again. There was so much legal jargon, and some of those lines were really hard. It took a lot of practice to get them down pat. Yeah, I get it. Even if that lawyer character was wet behind the ears, she'd still be comfortable using the vernacular. I did interviews with real lawyers and went to see some live trials in order to prepare for the role. It was really educational and pretty fun to boot. Hey, all that effort showed in the performance. You looked right at home in that role. You can even see it in your expression on the poster. You got this dignified, serious look on your face, like nothing's gonna sway you from your path. Knowing who you actually are in real life, the difference is plain as day. Yo, unnecessary shade from Van? Aw, thanks. That's nice coming from, it's a nice thing to say. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You took this on commemorative? Sure, we will be buying the brochures. Always. Alright, what else is on this guide? We should probably look at... They have like a missable section. So we've already got a lot of the cooking stuff, I think. Do we still have to read the books to learn how to cook them? Oh, here we are. Soul Chef Salad. We've got that. We got the Trail Times. Oh, there's a pie at the White Whale Inn. Real question, Femboy Milk or Tom? What does that mean? I think I'm okay. I don't know if I got that kind of milk dog in me.
Can I help you? Come again.
And then Seafood Dorio we bought everything from Club Barracuda. We could buy the Vargo driver from Levinsky's.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, someone being unhinged today. Okay, and then Gren Souvenirs.
Why, hello there. Let me know if you need anything at all.
Yeah, we bought Starlight Night, Wooden Animal Puzzle. Levinsky's
Please, come
Workshop.
back anytime.
We bought Innocent Doll, Northport Gin. Last thing is the free bait. Okay. I think that's all the missables for the day here. One's chewy, the other's sweet. Oh, maybe we should do our gifts right now?
Planner launched!
I'll treasure it.
Thank you.
Wonder
what this'll go for. Just kidding.
You have my thanks.
Thanks a bunch, Van.
That's daughter. We love you, May. Alright, so one more save here and then we'll continue with the main story. Damn, I'm already almost 10 hours in. Once again, it feels like we've made very little progress. Hey, you found a portal. Wasn't too painful, right?
So this is what they look like.
Incredible. And we're the only ones who can see them? I imagine so, judging by the virtual router. Though having said that, I'd say this is closer to AR than VR. Yeah. Ooh, someone's in the know. You're right. This here tech is an example of augmented reality. With it, you can find more spots like these in handfuls of places around Edith and convert them into portals. But there's more. Now that it's all been prepared to go, Marduk's support is finally ready to launch. And that's what exactly? Just a little virtual service we're offering to help the things besides clearing floors in the garden. Take a peek next time you go online, okay? Time for some fun? Oh? The Marduk support menu can now be out. Oh, is this how we get?
I've been waiting for you. We've got
Repair data.
good stuff.
What can we get? We can get golden blood suit. Of course. Oh, everything is here. And we get the choice of a lot of these.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good
Exchange
stuff.
Marduk points. We can convert job points.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Damn, all we've got is the golden blood. Why are these dog ears? Oh, false ears and tail, I see. We like our dogs. I will get the dog ears, I will get the dog tail. And then... Sparkly Star, Autumn Leaves, Sweet Rondo? What is a sweet oh, it's probably like candy and stuff. We'll do Sparkly Star. Then... let's get some classic sunglasses. Maybe a Ingert sun visor. The Kruger Survival Backpack. And Festival Goldfish.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
What can I buy here? Just normal
Appreciate your
stuff.
business. We've got the good stuff. Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Thanks a bundle.
Oh, we can do anything here.
All charged and ready to go.
Activity support? Oh, we can do hacking for fun? I don't remember how to do hacking.
Leave it to me. This is kid stuff. No sweat. No! I'm not done yet. This is kid stuff. No sweat. That's a good law. I bypassed the security. This is kid stuff. I bypassed
What else
the
was I
security.
playing where like this feels really familiar?
This is kid stuff.
Oh, it was fucking the Majima cooking minigame.
I bypassed the security. That's a good law. I bypassed the security.
That's all of them, right? There's no way there's more?
That's a good
Did I lose a
law.
lot of time for hitting an enemy?
I'll be more careful this time.
Oh, this is gonna be
Good
tough,
law.
isn't it?
No sweat.
Damn. Failed on level 1.
That's a good lock. Now do me a solid. I bypassed the security. That's a good lock. Now I bypassed the security.
Oh, I was looking for the exit. If you're discovered by any defense units, you restart from the checkpoint location.
That's a good lock. I bypassed. Time's almost up.
Yeah, you can scan to find the exit. You don't need to do all the codes.
As good as unlocked.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense to me again.
Welcome
There we
to
go.
Martin's
It was a
support.
little bit of a learning moment.
Access granted. I'm going in. Confirming surroundings.
Oh.
That's a good lock. No sweat. Confirming surroundings. I'll be more
Yeah.
careful this time. That's a good lock. No sweat. That's a good lock. Now I'll be more careful.
Oh,
this
did I hit that?
That's a good lock. Now do no sweat. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. That's a good lock. Now do I bypass the security. Confirming surroundings.
Weirdly, that might have been easier than one.
Unlocked.
Want a place to chill? Then look no.
Palm Party this ain't though. I miss Palm Party.
That's a good lock. Now do me a no. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. That's a good lock. Now no. Conducting search. Now I'll be more careful this time. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. This is kid stuff. No sweat. Confirming surroundings.
If we're quick with it.
Conducting search. This is kid stuff. I buy conducting search. Confirming surroundings. Conducting search. Now I'll
Damn.
be more careful this time. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings.
Definitely tough because
Conducting search.
you have to be at like the center of your square.
Search.
So like some of these movements I'm making are kind of like
Conducting search.
deceptively safe.
Conducting search.
No! No!
I'm not conducting search. Conducting search. Conducting search. Conducting search. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. No, time's confirming surroundings.
I can make it. 20 seconds, I gotta make it.
I'll be more careful this time.
I'm not gonna make it.
This is kid stuff. I buy conducting search. Confirming surroundings.
How often do they make you hack in this game, I have to wonder.
No, confirming surroundings. I'll be more careful. Conducting search. Conducting search. Confirming surroundings.
Can I do this fast enough?
That's a good lock.
Nope.
I'm not conducting.
It's okay, it's gonna get trapped right now.
That's a good lock. Now do me a
No, you're kidding! That trap did nothing! Okay.
Confirming surroundings. I'm not conducting search. Confirming surroundings. That's a good lock. Now do me a I bypass conducting search.
Yeah, minimum it's not Mega Man Battle Network. Because Mega Man Battle Network got really rough hacking.
Conducting search.
I know we need to hop on. A lot of people really love the Mega Man games. Especially Battle Network.
Confirming surroundings.
I feel like a lot of the friends I have a lot of love for that game. And didn't they just like release a package a little while ago where it's like a bunch of them in one thing?
Conducting search.
There, we can't occupy the same space. Shit.
I'll be more careful this time. Conducting search.
How do we do this? No hacking, but the puzzles are a pain.
I'll be more
Fuck.
careful this time. Confirming surroundings. I'll be
This
more
is
careful
fucked up.
this time. Confirming surroundings.
Man, fuck this third stage.
This is kid stuff. No sweat. I'm not confirming surroundings.
I hope the hacking doesn't get harder than this.
That's a good law. Now do me a solid and open up. This is kid stuff. No, conducting search. This is kid stuff. I bypassed the security.
Yeah, scan and I'll see the road, yeah. Oh, you know what? I was probably like big horse blinder.
Confirming surroundings.
And I wasn't looking to see if there was like another path forward from that one that I had to delay.
Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. That's a
Like there
good
might have been more
law.
space for me to move.
Bypass the security.
Okay, we're back. Oh, it's just the one.
Now I'll be more careful this
Okay,
time.
so they do show up exactly at the same time. So by delaying it,
Now I'll be more careful this time.
they're gonna get staggered, and then maybe
I'm not done
I think
yet.
I have the timing. I just have to do it right. Whoa, okay,
We made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
easy.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
We're not doing that again.
We've got the good stuff.
Huh, so what do I spend these on? Skill stones seems like a waste. Skill stones we can get inside of the garden. Okay, what is this Force Brigand United coat?
Appreciate your business. We've got the good. Thanks a bundle. We've got the good stuff.
Why did she say it like that?
Thanks a bundle.
To get you to spend money!
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
We're pretty close to getting a couple of these. We might as well. Because I think all of these require 2. Yeah, the United costumes are great. Oh,
Thanks a bundle. We've got the good stuff. Thanks a bundle.
okay. Do I have a new
I'm
garden?
rooting for you.
Because I'm genuinely kind of curious. Say before I forget, thank you, thank you.
Adventure awaits. Let
Alright, let's see that unlimited. Monk? I wouldn't think monk with... Oh, you know, yeah, I see it. Oh, damn, wait! That looks like the fucking instructor jacket from Reen. I like the color. I like that a lot, though. That looks really cool. That's a cool inversion. You know what? I might do it. And then what else did I get? How are the classic sunglasses? Nah, we're circle believers. Dang, the dog ears do not recolor. Who's blonde? Who would work? It kind of feels like it fits like Agnes's color, right? Did we give Agnes the dog ears? Yeah, it's not serious. We will continue with the ZQ. Aussie glasses, Oh, you know what? Classic sunglasses does work with Swim. The way his hair looks, everyone will be 4 eyes. No one will remain glassesless. How about the dog tail?
Go!
Can we get out? We can just choose to leave, right? Yeah, because I don't know if I want to do that right now. Are we on time, by the way? Oh. Okay, I want to maybe get a little more story progress. Oh, there.
Sorry. Pardon me.
Some interesting hair. Well, someone's in a hurry. So much for that. So much so that he failed to notice us in his way. Wonder what has him so worked up. He's headed for the back streets. Might be worth taking a look around there later. Oh, right! Those fucking mobsters were looking for the kid! That must be them. Okay, and I'm seeing a new item in the shop here.
Allow me to assist.
What do we got?
Hope to see you again. Allow me to
Equipment
assist.
gifts?
Hope to see you again.
Don't know what got reset there. Weird.
Gotta have the Mira if you want the good stuff.
Another save.
Wanna have a little fun?
Damn brat! Giving us the runaround!
You'd best hand over that briefcase if you want to get out of here in one piece.
Oh yeah? Sounds a little overkill to me. How's it
Yeah,
hanging,
get their
fellas? Pretty ballsy raising a ruckus like this in broad daylight.
Clearly, you're no upstanding citizens if you're pointing a blade at a child. So, what's it gonna be? Wanna try your luck with the cops? Or us?
Shit, it's that Spriggan from the Capitol. And he's got his lackeys with him.
Oh?
You know about us? Word of our forest PGs must have clued you in. Evidently, we can't be too careful.
And let's get one thing straight here. I am not his lackey. I'm barely even an employee.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Liking makes a difference.
Yo, where were they hiding that?
Gets in our way. It's gonna end up 6 Sarge under.
They must be part of Zect Arms, huh?
Their weapons. These punks might be on the same level as Jaegers. No need to hold back. Let's beat them down quick.
Roger that.
Activating charge!
Beginning combat test.
Yeah, combat test? They're 100% with Zect Arms.
To get the upper hand. Go all out!
For Zect Arms!
They even said for Zect Arms! Incredible reads.
For Zect Arms! Dice you up!
Champs!
Activating skill!
Time for the main event! Vandalize! Ready!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
You're dead!
You'll be sorry!
We didn't get muted, right? Fuck, Catcher got muted. That's fine. Judith can still do something right here.
Twilight kick!
Our chance!
Oh right, we haven't seen their
Gonna knock your socks off. I hope you're ready. Now,
Damn, okay.
Grim Knight Wall!
Whose gauge expanded?
Forgive me, Chief Developer.
They weren't all that tough, but their firearms sure packed a punch.
I don't think we let him shoot.
That they did. If my suspicions are correct, those weapons might be...
Berserk arms!
You alright, kid?
Yeah. Not a scratch on me. I'd have been a goner if it weren't for you three. Thank you so much for saving... Whoops!
Their voice sounds familiar.
There they go. All over the street, too.
Slow your roll a sec, alright? It's not like we're gonna run off on...
Van? Wait, that's...
A Genesis? So someone else is researching them too.
Luca, was it? You said you're looking for your old man?
That's right. It's been about 3 months since he went missing.
Luca.
It wasn't all that unusual at first. He'd always hop from job to job doing whatever work he could get.
Okay, is that Yuri Lowenthal again? It sounds like Yuri Lowenthal doing like a high voice. Am I wrong? Oh. Luca Daybreak II BTVA. Okay, I'm not gonna look any further because I control F'd. I control F'd on the page and there's no Luca. So I'm just gonna stop right there.
But eventually, I knew I had to track him down. Even Mom could tell something was up. Dad left this briefcase in his room, and I figured it might point me in the right direction. But then...
Those shifty-looking men appeared, and they've been tailing you ever since.
Back streets or not, they wouldn't have cornered you like that unless the situation called for it. Don't you have any idea what this is about?
Not that I can say for sure.
That's so. Sounds to me like his pops got tangled up with the wrong side of the law.
I've been meaning to ask.
Yeah, that's Yuri Lowenthal 100%. I don't need behind the voice actor to tell me that. The way I've played too much Fallout New Vegas to not clock that like intonation.
You guys are professional problem solvers, right? Maybe you can help me find my dad? Or better yet, we could all go look for him together.
Luca.
Except I don't have much Mira on me. Oh, now what do I do?
Financial troubles aside, those thugs might try and come after you again. I'd feel a lot better if he had an adult with him, but... What's your call, Van?
There's definitely more going on here than meets the eye. But I'm sorry, Luca. I can't take your case.
Oh?
Is it because I don't have the money? Or because I'm still a kid?
Nah, that's not the issue.
Is it because...
The fact is, your dad's been MIA for 3 months. This is exactly the kind of thing the guild and police are equipped to handle. Better to go to your local authorities before resorting to some spriggan from out of town.
I get what you mean. It's just...
That's an odd reaction.
Yeah.
Chin up. Who knows? We might stumble into some info on your dad out there. In which case, we'll get in touch. How's that sound?
I'm a little disappointed, but I understand. Let me know if you hear anything. Anything at all.
It's a promise. But in return, You have to promise us not to run into any more danger alone. Deal?
Deal! You guys stay safe too.
It is a little goofy though that everyone's wearing glasses. I think if I'm gonna remove it from someone, it'll probably be, you know, I don't think Judith and Katja really need the glasses. The innkeeper will watch over him for the time being, so we can rest easy. Yeah, not much room for an armed assault with all the foot traffic this place gets. So, do you think Luca's dad was caught up in something shady? Without a doubt. The streets won't turn squeaky clean overnight just because the mafia was wiped out. Them's always been on the rough side, but that recent shift is making more waves than ripples. Luca getting jumped might be just another aftershock of Almada's big fall. I had a hunch this would lead back to them. It's bound to be wherever the underworld comes up. The biggest tip-off was that photo. Those are the first Genesis, the one Anius has. Couple that with Luca's pops having criminal ties in the city Almada calls home. It all points to one thing. You think his father was part of their ranks? But aren't all their members in custody? Almada was a huge syndicate. It's not impossible that a few stragglers slipped through the cracks. Not to mention the city was their base of operations for a long while. So they'd have plenty of spots to lie low. Just gets better and better. It bears investigating. We might learn something about the legacy in the process. But what should we tell Luca? He seems to be unaware of what his father was involved in. Then again, he may have had an inkling, judging by his reaction earlier. Yeah, no matter how well his pops kept things on the sly, Luca still hesitated when the police embracers came up. I'm not so sure he has the stomach to unmask the whole ugly truth. Not enough for us to take on his request at any rate. That's just the Spriggan way, I guess. So what's our next move? We can't afford to drag our feet with those goons closing in. No way around it. One of us is gonna need to flex our connections. Oh. What are you looking at me for? Hold on, you don't mean... The very first Grimcat in a famed chansonnier, bygone days. Even as a retiree, she seems like a powerful ally to have in our corner. I'll admit, Granny does stay on top of whatever goes on behind closed doors. She's practically got a sixth sense for when something fishy's brewing, no matter how big or small. To this day, she'll go sticking her nose in other people's business whenever the mood strikes her. Wait, I think I'm starting to get it now. Yep, chances are her sudden interest in your latest gig isn't just surface level. At least worth asking her about. You're not giving me much of a choice here, are you? Grinds my gears to lean on her, but it's probably our best bet right now. Knew you'd come around. Shall we head to the shooting location then? Though, now that I think of it, didn't they say they were going to move somewhere else? Yep, assuming things are on schedule, they should be pretty close by. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Afternoon. Okay. Well,
Oh, it's Nina and the rest of the crew.
Guess this is where they're filming next.
Grammy should be here too. Let's go take a peek.
I do believe this may be where we call it today. It'll be nice to come back to this, I think. And on top of that, I haven't eaten dinner. Once again, we have failed our bodily functions. So I think stopping here is good for that, and also it will give me some time to play around in the garden. I'm not gonna go too hard because I don't want to trivialize the game that much, but I am at least gonna get like the bonuses for like the clearing the garden to the second and third time. So we're at least gonna take it that far. Maybe like one or two more if I'm feeling really brave. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me today. GG's for everyone who stopped by, for everyone who stuck around. Always appreciate the company. We are once again making more progress in Trails. Let's get it. Like I mentioned at the top of the stream, I'm probably gonna have to move my karaoke from Sunday to another day, maybe next week. Just because I did have something kind of come up this morning, where I might be busy for most of the afternoon, maybe leading into the evening of Sunday. But if I don't, well, I am gonna get busy. I am gonna get busy in the afternoon for Sunday for sure. But yeah, I think next stream is gonna be Friday. Friday we're doing some... Wait, was it Friday? Shit. Let me think about it. No, I think I said I was gonna do Saturday. We're doing some Saturday Pirate Yakuza. And then Sunday we will be back on Utawara Ramono. And we'll figure out a nice early day to do that karaoke stream on Sunday. Because it's probably not going to happen Sunday. I also am going to wager a guess it's probably not going to happen Monday either. But it could happen Tuesday. But we'll see. As the weekend gets closer, I'll be more and more confident in what day I can make it fit. But yeah, GG's. Happy Thursday, happy Friday. Peace, peace. Yeah, back with Uta on the list for it. Thank you again, by the way. We'll be sure to give that a look and keep that open next time we hop on. Good night, good night.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait.
All right.
We don't have Reset, so we'll hang out with Judith. Goodbye.